Hello, everyone.
Hello, we're here.
We're a little late.
Yeah.
But we're here. Better late than ever, right? Shoot, I'd be late for my own funeral.
She was working on fixing up the covers on the diamond painting that I forgot I had. Well, I didn't forget I had it. I just didn't realize that we hadn't hung it up yet. It was still in the Evermoment tube under the desk, and we found it, and it needed new covering on it. So she was busy doing that, and we kind of lost track of time.
Right. My bad. My fault.
Yes, Angela's. Hello, everybody. Let's see who all we got.
That's what I was trying to get to. I got a little distracted.
Mystical was the first one here. Congratulations, Mystical. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to give away for that honor, but you were the first one here, so we'll
a virtual
acknowledge
high
that. Oh, Aussie girl says she's been here for 20 minutes. Okay, we'll let y'all fight that out then. Angie's Crazy Minnesota Diamond Painting. Hello. And Elizabeth Adams. Hello. There's Odd But Nice. Hello. Kaya Rose.
Sorry, I'm a little.
And Saphira's Mama. And Angela's Amusements. Hello. Little Miss Pris. Hello.
Hello, hello.
And Miranda. I feel like I'm back on Romper Room. I finally showed Amber Romper Room video. I found an episode of it, and
we watched 3 episodes, and my name was not called once. I can't be a 4-year-old of that era. I'm sorry. I'd be wanting to bash the TV screen in. I can't. They didn't say my name not once.
And hello, Lorinda and Susie Q and Mickey, Linda Womack and Dawn Marie. I
didn't realize I was that angry about it until just now.
I'm telling you. And Crafting with Susie Q. Hello.
Hello.
And I'm getting lost here.
Really?
Dreamer. Hello. Thank you, Dreamer, so much. I emailed you back my address and the painting I like. I really appreciate that. That was awesome. I found out like secondhand, thirdhand.
Fourth, fifth.
Allie messaged me, and I think was it Nicole messaged in Vibe Tribe chat to let me know about it.
So that's how I found out. Nicole
I was sitting here watching stuff on YouTube, and she says, "Dave, you won Dreamers giveaway." I'm like, "Oh, cool. Let me go check that out."
Wait, hold the phone. What?
Hello, Crane's Creations.
Yeah.
And Cheryl Simmons, hello. And Melissa B, hello, Melissa. Sorry we missed your call. We were in another video chat with somebody, and we weren't able to answer at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Thank you, Dreamer. Oh, Angela. Well, Angela's Amusements, we actually met via YouTube. YouTube was kind of our thing that brought us together. So that's how we met, was doing diamond painting on YouTube. She had her own channel. I had mine, and we both were admins over at Diamond Art Addictions group, and we just kind of met through there, and things developed, and now she's living here with me.
Yep.
Thanks, Dreamer. I love that one. I really do. I need to get a custom from there, but unfortunately, the picture I want looks best in a size bigger than what the limit was on your giveaway, so I'll just have to order a custom from them later.
While we have 32 of you on, I'm going to remind you that next Sunday's live is going to be 2 hours earlier than our usual, because we are participating in our DP-a-thon.
Yes.
So I just thought I'd
throw actually, I think I go on at 6:30 Central, which is
okay. So an hour and a half before usual. So just keep a lookout for that. And
I can't run into 3 hours like I have been lately, because we do have a schedule to uphold from other people that come after me. So
right.
So yeah, we gotta.
Yeah, we have to stay on time with that one. No dilly-dallying. It's okay, Melissa. No problem. I mean, I figured you'd understand. I didn't mean to be rude and hang up on you twice in a row, but I'm like, I'm in a call. I don't know what else to do. So I was like, hold on, call. Let me let her know I'm okay. I'm not ignoring her. So, yeah. I got the mermaid done.
Yeah, Mickey will be in my time slot after, yep. So I think I'm like 6:30 p.m. Central to 8 p.m. Central. So, yeah, an hour and a half earlier than my normal time.
My first finish of the year was that stupid confetti hell mermaid. I posted in, I think I posted in Sherry's group. I know for a fact I posted it in Jeremy's group because he's seen it.
Cheryl, your great grandson loves doing DP with you. That's awesome.
How old's great grandson? That's awesome, Safira's mama.
Mystical's nephew likes to DP with her.
My 8-year-old likes to DP with me, but since I moved, she hasn't really done it. But she's more of the electronics type now that I'm not there. So.
That's awesome, Safira's mama. You got your learner's license. That's what I got to do with Amber over here. I've got to get her I got to get her license. So
no.
We're talking about that.
No.
Well, you're gonna have to get it eventually.
I know.
But we can go get you your learner's permit. That doesn't involve driving, so we can get you your learner's permit anyway.
Insert eye roll.
You can just take the written test and get that. And then when summertime or springtime comes, she doesn't want to learn how to drive in snow and ice. So, and that's what we have abundantly on the roads right now. Matter of fact, I got an email from Lyft today, and I'm pretty upset about it.
Brian,
One of my riders last night complained that I was driving unsafely. We had a blizzard here over the last 2 days. Our roads look like total shit, to be honest with you. And it's kind of impossible not to slide around a little bit when you're going around a turn or, slide a little bit when you stop. It's just part of driving around here in the wintertime. It's just the way things are. And I had a rider, I guess, complain to Lyft last night that I was operating recklessly. I guess they expected me to not have the weather or have the slick roads affect me in any way possible. So I'm kind of upset about that.
There's always got to be one douchebag there.
Yeah, somebody trying to get a free ride.
Excuse my French, by the way.
Somebody trying to get a free ride. That's all it is.
Yeah. Brian, try baby wipes on that. He says, hey, Dave, Amber, and Hank, I'll be listening. My phone is all kind of disrespectful, and a piece of paper fell on my diamond painting, and my anxiety had set in. I try to calm myself down, and I'm trying to calm myself down. To get the paper off your canvas, take a very wet baby wipe to your paper and rub it off, and it should return back to sticky.
Angela, to get into the YouTube, the DP-a-thons, the crafty heifer is Marissa, and she kind of oversees that. You might want to talk to her about wanting to get into it in the future. She'd probably be more than happy to get you set up. And I don't know if we have any open slots right now in this one.
I don't know.
But I know she was looking for people to fill a couple of empty slots. So,
hello, Robert. Seems like a new face.
Yes, Robert. Yeah, he subscribed to me.
Okay.
Week, so yeah, he's kind of new.
Welcome.
He says hi, all. I'm new on here.
I'm sorry, I didn't see that. I just see where he says hi to Nana.
Hello, Amanda Stokes. You got your 16-year-old son and 11-year-old daughter. Awesome. Let's keep this craft going. I think I love it. I'd hate to see this go by the wayside like a lot of other crafts do, where they become a big thing for a short period of time and then they just disappear.
Well, supposedly diamond painting has been out for like 10 plus years, but it's just recently blown up in the past 2 or 3 years. So I don't know. I just found out in March of 2019, and I've been hooked since. Like, I got a little burnt out from doing so much at one time, but now that I'm back working, it should be, back to my normal grinding, get it done,
Hello, Nana. Oh, hello, Jennifer Roberts. I see you trying to sneak in there. Yeah.
Working and lurking, dear. Did you get that mystery painting done, J. Rob? And did you figure out what it was? Because it still looks very inappropriate to me.
Yeah, but nice. It's hard not to, but that's the first person that's ever complained about anything in my car. So it kind of upsets me. I mean, what do they expect? The roads are slippery. There's still kind of They're snow covered, kind of. They've been scraped off, but they always leave a glaze of snow that gets packed by everybody driving on it.
I'd like to see that guy.
And then where it's not packed down and it's actually clear and you can see the concrete underneath, we had an ice storm just before it started snowing. So there's a layer of ice underneath the snow. And you're going to slip and slide a little bit. I mean, I'm not like drifting around, exit ramps or anything like that. I mean, I'm just kind of, when you stop to go around a turn, your back end wants to slide around it a little bit when you catch the deeper snow piles. And
she said, J. Rob said she finished it in some sort of it's some sort of psychedelic treat or brains, or it's a brain with veins. LOL. I want to see it finished. Do you have a video of it yet, J. Rob? You probably do. I'm horrible. I don't keep up with nobody. I'm sorry. I tried, but it's hard to keep up with everybody you make friends with on here.
That's true.
J. Rob said she'd pay for the fun on the slippery ride. The extra. Yeah. She'd pay extra.
Amber loves it when I go out driving in this.
I giggle every time.
I go around a turn and the back end slides around or whips around a little bit, and she's like, "Wee!"
I'll go check it out, J. Rob. Yeah, I giggle every time. Now, the first few times I'm like, oh, shit, quit. But now I'm like, wee.
And I don't do it on purpose.
No, he doesn't do it on purpose. That's the thing.
When they clear the roads here, they leave like a bunch of loose snow right in the right-hand turn lane when you go to make a right turn. And so when you hit that, your back end just catches in that loose snow, and it just kind of slides around a little bit, and you're pointed in the right direction.
I think we got 3 to 5 inches this past snowstorm. And hello, Cynthia. Hello, Rhonda. Rhonda says, hello, all. I'm new. We'll get my first one in a couple of weeks. You're going to enjoy it.
We do have, we think we got like 6 more inches this time around, somewhere around that. And, of course, we had 50-mile-an-hour winds on top of it, so it was just blowing it all over the place and drifting it everywhere.
Kaya asked, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Kaya says, are you able to submit your own defense to Lyft about what happened?
Oh, yeah. They just email me and say, we're concerned. A rider told us this. Would you like to reply? And I wrote back that I always practice the utmost in safety and that we did have a snowstorm here and that the roads are understandably a little slick, so you cannot avoid, a little slide when you're trying to stop or go around a corner.
Ozzy girl, that's so sad. She knows someone who has passed away, and the funeral is today due to her car rolling.
Oh no,
that's sad. I'm sorry.
I actually have rolled one over. I was driving one time.
I haven't been in a bad car accident. Now, when I was 6 or 7, there was a 8-car pile up, and the middle of and we were involved, but we were towards the front, so we barely had any damage. But the middle of it was, I think, deadly. It was bad. Everyone behind us got tickets because it was everyone behind us' fault. But the 3 cars, us, and then the 2 car in front of us did not, because we were parked at the stoplight when it happened. It was awful. Kaya says that's good. Hopefully they will consider the weather and side with you.
Oh, they don't deactivate on the first offense, so
hello, Dining Painting Camper. She says, hello, I'm late. I just finished up my Confetti Hades paint. Heaven and Earth Designs painting. It's misbehaved, so it's in storage till it can behave. Then I will frame it. Well, you tell that canvas to behave itself. I've threatened my canvases several times. Like the last one I finished, which I finished it yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. And I was cussing it the whole time. I hated it. I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for somebody I cared for. I would have thrown it away if I didn't promise that it would be done by February 1st when we see this person.
Hello, Beth. And hello, Coloring Book Nook and Diamond Painting Camper. I've never seen that name. Must be, are you new or have you recently changed names from something else? Everybody changes their name so much, I can't keep up with the name changes.
Hello, Shelly.
Hello, Shelly. Oh, you're very welcome, Robert. We love having people here.
New faces are fun, too. New faces are fun. Right, Mickey? Yeah, you want to see the one I was cussing? Hold up, let me go get it.
Yeah, Dave's actually getting something done tonight. I started this section about an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago.
This one. I hates it. I'll be glad when it's no longer in my sight because
hello, Rhonda.
All of that dumb confetti.
It did turn out good, Beth. I told her that. I said it was worth it. It was worth all the trouble. But yeah, Melissa, she was cussing it. I know. I had to sit here with her the whole time she was doing it, listening to her.
I said, I'm sorry I'm complaining so much, but I hate this effing canvas. F this canvas. I'm going to ball it up and throw it away. But I'm glad I didn't because it did turn out good.
And we do have the frame on the way for it. So she'll get to do a framing video.
Thank you. I'm going to go put it up now before I throw it away. I'm like seriously done with it.
Coloring Book Nook, it was all confetti. What? That thing is all confetti, like every single bit of it.
All confetti. Even her hair. And her face.
Mickey, I can tell you, that Hank custom I'm working on is ridiculous confetti.
This is disrespectful, but Hank's custom is like beyond disrespectful. There's no hope for that one.
Jennifer Roberts said she swore too on her Minnie Mouse and she did like that.
Yeah, see?
Hello, Samantha Lawford.
When it was done, I said, "Fine, effingly."
You're learning how to do diamond painting on YouTube, Robert. That's awesome. I'm sure that there's lots of us out here. You know what? I don't have a lot of tutorial videos because
I got one on how to do the checkerboard system, but that's about it.
I keep forgetting that there's an awful lot of new people still joining the community, and there's so many creators out there that have done, like Diamond Painting 101, Diamond Painting for Beginners videos.
Right. When somebody asks me questions, I just refer them to either Mrs. Coffee or if it's a specific question that I already know someone's made a video on it, I'll go, hey, go look at this one.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's kind of...
Because there's no point in having like 3 or 4 different videos of the same thing. I mean, that's my opinion. I don't know. Wow, Robert, that's great. I don't know how many I've done. I've lost count. I know I have about 60 or 70 in my stash, though, and it keeps growing, and I don't need help. I'm addicted, and I don't need help.
Helen Whale, what kind of diamond painting do I like? I like all kinds. I personally prefer square because I'm just completely OCD, and I like my stuff to line up really nice and neat, and it's hard for me to do that with rounds. But squares, you kind of have to keep them straight.
I prefer rounds. I prefer color blocking or something like this with a little respectful confetti.
Yeah, there's not a lot of confetti in this one, but it's a good mixture between confetti and color blocking, and I prefer that myself. I like the confetti, keeps me on my toes, but I don't like a whole canvas to be that way. As far as subject matter of diamond paintings, I'm pretty varied. I like space stuff. I've got all kinds, really. I've even got a picture of a queen monkey sitting on the toilet that's a 60 by 80 that I've yet to do.
Diamond Painting Camper, she said, Ash, I was hoping you would have a built Ford Tough shirt on. I'm confused. That went over my head. I don't understand.
That was from Rachel's live yesterday, and Mrs. Coffee and her were talking about the built Ford Tough.
Oh, I ain't built for this shit. Nope. I'm wearing wearing a tank top currently, actually, because it's hot in here. But if I go outside, I need to wear like 6 or 7 different layers. I want to go back to Alabama where it's warm. Currently, they're having where my ex lives, where my kids are, they have 60-degree weather, and I want it back. I thought that was cold, but I want it back.
Lorinda says, Brian says, hey, Amber, I think it worked. The baby wipe, I think it worked. Thank you again. I think it's calmed down now. Awesome, Brian. Yeah, baby wipes work great. If you get a piece of paper stuck to your canvas and you peel the paper off and it leaves behind that film of paper, yeah, baby wipe, a nice wet baby wipe it across there. It'll take that paper right off. If the paper is really thick, lay the baby wipe out on top of the paper and let it soak it, and then it should wipe right off with your finger. And when it dries, it'll be nice and sticky again, like nothing ever happened.
Robert, BetsyLynn is a 69 by 55 centimeter. That's one we're working on right now.
Hello,
Jeremy.
Oh, Jeremy, I'm back.
Hi, Drea.
Next live, we should do a stash video. I'm afraid.
You know what? I'm going to do a stash video coming up soon. I think I'll record one Friday night when he's out driving, because I want to do one of that I've done, and then one that's in my personal stash, not our stash, but my stash, because I alone have enough for 100 people.
Yeah, we've got almost a whole closet full of them, and some of them there's like 5 or 6 on one hanger, and we've got, God, we're out of hangers. We need more hangers. I mean, it's getting ridiculous over here.
Don't hold me to that, J-Rob, but that's what I think I'm going to do this next weekend. I can't really do anything this week. You know, I just started work again, and I will probably be way too tired to even think about recording a video. I know I'm slacking. I apologize. I am like...
Saphira's mama says, give me disrespectful confetti.
You can effing have it. I'm done with confetti. I am done. Thank you, Jeremy. So sweet. Posted my group link. If it happens, it happens. But if it doesn't, no worries. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. You're so supportive. It's nice.
We ought to do that. We really ought to pull all of our stash out, our mutual stash, and just go through all of it at once. It would... I mean, y'all would have to sit through probably a 2-hour video.
No, you'd have to sit through a 2-day video. I have a lot. And I have more in my AliExpress cart than I'm wanting to get, but I'm kind of like I haven't got them yet. Most of those ones are special drills, though. Like, oh my God, I love special drills. Yeah, I'll try to get it. I'll try to get it real soon. Yeah, Dreamer, we're on a no-buy too. We absolutely cannot. And
yes, we're going to now also, just to let you all know, 2 weeks from tonight there will not be a live. We will be driving back from Alabama.
Roll Tide roll.
So there will not be a live, as we're going down to visit for the weekend in 2 weeks. So yeah.
And the following live after that one, I'm not sure how that one's going to play out. My mama will be here, so
that's fine. She can be in our live.
Well, I don't know if she would want to. That's the thing. I don't know. I don't know if she's comfortable with that. And if not, well, her and I'll go out and you can do your live. You're like, I don't know.
Well, she can sit here and diamond paint while you and I do our live, and she can sit over there off camera.
If she wants to. I don't know. We have to wait and see. Oh my God. Can you guys tell I'm excited? Yeah, I'm like, she can sit on the couch and hold Hank if Hank will let her. Yeah, my mom will probably like that. And I have a table I can set up behind us just for her if she wants to. I have it put up right now. I just
Angela, I don't have any. Well, I didn't bring any beer. I've got some in the fridge, but I've got Mountain Dew. Not much. I should have gotten a fresh
I got some Dr. Pepper. You want some?
Shameless plug for Burger King there.
I didn't. I did. My bad. Here you go.
Burger King, you owe us $20 for showing your logo on camera.
Yeah. I want barbecue.
Yeah, that's what we're doing, is the slash the stash thing, because we kind of hit a financial.
Angela says thanks. Gulp, gulp.
We kind of hit a financial roadblock there for a little bit, and we're kind of pulling out of it now, which.
I want a Reese's egg.
It was so amazing that we finally got pulled out of it, and everything came together at just the right time. I guess Wednesday night, after my check finally hit my bank, I logged into Nissan to make a payment because I was already 3 months behind. Actually, Wednesday would put me 4 months behind, so I was going to go ahead and make that payment so I'd stay at 3 months, and then I'd start making payments more often and trying to get it down because now we're on a no-buy. And she just started her new job finally, so we got 2 incomes now, and
Hell yeah. Sorry, I'm
we're
excited
doing
about
great
that.
there. But I called Nissan when they wouldn't let me make the payment online. They blocked my account, and I called, and the woman was like, well, we've already put the repo order out, so they're coming to get your car. If you can make 2 payments tonight, we can stop the repo, but you'll still be on the hook for the repo overnight because they're not going to get the message till tomorrow morning to stop the repo, so they may still take it. And if they do, it's still a valid repossession. And I'm like, great. So
right,
I couldn't make the 2 payments.
Her no-buy was ruined by DAC. That DAC.
I couldn't make the 2 payments. I said, I can only afford 1. And she's like, well, what I can do for you is if you make 1 payment right now, that'll cover October. And we'll just defer the last 3 payments to the end of the loan. So you're going to owe extra interest, but you'll be caught up in current. So I said, do that, please. Don't come get my car. And so, yeah, that's what they did. So that's taken care of. I'm finally current on the car again. And now with 2 incomes.
Thank you, Brian.
I can get caught back up on the rent. And we can start putting money away for moving to Alabama sometime.
She said, J. Rob says, good thing you know Dave, Amber. Otherwise, he might charge you his lift fees. I plan on paying gas money and whatnot when I can. He knows I've been beating myself up over it. I'm like, I need a job. I need one. I feel so bad, blah, blah, blah. I work with 3-year-olds, Dreamer.
Yeah, she works at a Catholic school in the daycare for 3-year-olds.
I'm co-teacher or co-assistant. I don't know what they call me. I'm just there.
Yeah, Nana, she started, what was it, Monday?
I started the 16th, which was a Thursday.
Thursday, that's right.
I didn't find out till Wednesday. We were chatting. My boss and I were chatting, and she's like, did you get a specific email? I'm like, no. And I went back and looked through my emails. Turns out it went to my spam box. I could have started
January
1st if I would have just checked my stupid spam box. But thank you, Jeremy. But yeah, it worked out the way it worked out, and I'm just grateful that I was still able to claim that position, because when I went in there Thanksgiving or shortly before Thanksgiving, I thought for sure, it would be sooner than 3 months, 2 months later. But they still had the position open, and it's mine, and we're on the right path now. 3-year-olds are awesome. Some of them are very unique. Yeah, but
all children are very unique.
Oh, this one's highly intelligent / weird, but she's 3, so.
Oh, that was the one you were telling me about. Yeah.
Right, Nana?
She knows way too much for her age.
That's why I didn't even really think to check my spam box, because I got an email from this company before, so why would it go to my spam box? I don't know. I never check my spam box.
Don't feel bad. I never check mine either.
It's weird, but I'm grateful that I'm grateful for Dave for trying to keep me patient, even though I was ready to give up like 2.5, 3 weeks ago. I'm like, I'm done. I'm gonna go start looking. If I don't hear anything by this weekend, which I was gonna go out tomorrow or yesterday and look if I didn't hear anything back, because I was just done. I'm not a very patient person, so for me to work or wait for that long was hard enough. Yeah, it's TA, teacher's assistant. Thank you, Brian. But yeah, it's weird. It worked out though. And it couldn't have happened at a better time. Like 2 weeks exactly is our trip.
And so she'll get paid the day we leave for the trip.
Supposed to.
Yeah. And I get paid a couple of days before that, so I have plenty of money for the trip and to be able to get rent partially caught up. Yeah, it's all kind of working out like perfectly.
Thank you, Jeremy. Yeah, it's crazy. Drea said, I started checking my spam box after missing so many emails that mattered. Still makes no sense on why it sent stuff there. Yeah, I don't get it. It's helpful and yet it's not at the same time on certain things. So that's why most of the people that want to email me, I tell them to contact me through my Facebook because I actually get messages there. I don't, ignore you unless I don't want to talk to you type, Yes, I warned her going in that I already had a trip planned for February, and she's completely okay with that. I told her basically my whole story. I was like, this is why I'm here. This is where I'm going on this time. I'm sorry, I've already planned it. Please work around me. And she's totally understanding. She's very lenient too, so far. And it's like, you're actually placing still.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, she's keeping up with the chat over here, so.
Yeah. I'm running my mouth and he's just sitting there quiet.
I'm not being quiet. Oh, I did have an interesting lift ride this weekend.
Oh?
I told you about it. I picked up this guy last night, and we got to talking about, the camera in my car that's looking back at people, and I was like,
yeah.
I was telling him I'm thinking about starting my YouTube channel for funny lift rides, and he's like, oh, that would be so cool to watch. I bet you get a lot of subscribers on that. And I'm like, yeah, I probably will. I said, a couple of the other ones that are out there that do it, they have a lot of subscribers and they're really popular. I said, so, got high hopes for it. And I said, I already have a channel. And I was telling him about, the channel. He said, what are you doing there? And I said, it's called diamond painting. And I started explaining to him what it was. He says, oh, my girlfriend does that. And so I got to, I gave him the channel name and he said he'll talk to her and tell her all about it and check out the channel. So she might be in here somewhere tonight and just not saying hi. No, I'm not going to Disneyland, Helen. My daughter-in-law had not booked the trip yet. And when I went down in August to go visit Amber, it wasn't August. It was
October.
October, yeah. When I went down in October, I told my daughter-in-law that I probably wouldn't be going because I just couldn't financially cover it. And
Amanda's cracking jokes.
she said, it's okay. She said, I haven't even booked the trip yet. So
Amanda's cracking jokes. She said, I don't think I've seen Dave place this many drills.
No.
3 minutes, or it's probably 2 minutes now, till the 49ers win.
Yeah, it's going to be the 49ers and Kansas City in Super Bowl.
Who do you want the Super Bowl to win?
Unless Kansas City lost today. I don't know. Did Kansas City lose today? I didn't even watch it. The Ravens lost last weekend. It was a depressing loss. I hadn't even been paying attention.
He's still butthurt.
I am.
Me, I don't care. Sport, I don't care. I'm just not a sports person, okay? No, I won't judge. You like your team, okay? I know nothing about that team. He had to explain who the Ravens were to me, and I'm still kind of like...
everybody's like, oh, yeah, but the Ravens have the MVP of the league, and they set records for 2,000 rushing and passing yards by a quarterback in a single season. That's never been done before.
KC
and they set all these records, and I was like, did it get them to the Super Bowl?
Nope.
If it didn't get them to the Super Bowl, all that's for nothing.
Kansas City won.
They're going to have to go back out and do it again next year and make it to the Super Bowl before it actually means anything.
If they get that far, babe.
Oh, they're going to get that far. The same team's coming back next year. And, this new quarterback's going to lead them to quite a few Super Bowls. But
hi, Pippa.
Hello, Pippa.
Oh, no. Don't block that person. I didn't mean to.
Why are you trying to block people?
Sorry. Amber, we need to have a little chit chat about what? What I say? About the sports thing? I love you, but I'm not a sports person, okay?
Lena, I'm not going to say Tennessee didn't try hard, but Baltimore did not try hard in our game. Tennessee kind of surprised us, coming from 6th seed and coming from the wild card and beating the favorites for the Super Bowl. Yeah, and they beat the Patriots the week before that. I got to give them credit. They really did try hard, but
good night, Angie. Thank you for coming in. I hope you have a great night. Kansas City and 49ers are in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Pippa says, what's been happening?
A whole lot of nothing, Pippa.
What's your outlook on Dallas? Kaya asked.
Dallas? Same outlook as we have every year on Dallas.
Melissa, good luck trying to teach me.
Dallas fans love Dallas. Otherwise,
most sports go
nobody really pays much attention to them.
Most sports go way over my head. I'm not even going to lie. You can tell me all sorts of things about
when
sports.
we go to Alabama, I'm taking you to Talladega and I'm taking you to a NASCAR race. Okay. And at that point, then you will be the biggest NASCAR fan you ever met, besides me.
I beg to differ. I don't like loud noises, but we can try. I'll go with you, but I don't know if I'll go with you every time.
Now, I'm sure you'll love it.
Hello, Phyllis. She says, I want to go too. See, I'm not the only one. Helen says she's not a sports person.
I've been to a number of NASCAR races.
Which is funny. I was the band geek. I played for the football team, but I still have no idea how football works. They fight over the ball. That's all I see.
Right. That's right. You're trying to put that little ball in either one end or the other. Mm-hmm. And you've got 4 tries to do it. Mm-hmm. And if you don't make it 10 yards in your first 4 tries, then you give the ball to the other team and they get to try to
honestly, 16-year-old, 15-year-old me wasn't looking at the ball. I was looking at butt. Okay?
Shame on you.
Diamond Painting Camper says, I don't like sports either, and my future daughter-in-law is head softball coach for the college. If the kids get on my nerves, I cheer, get lots of goals at the game. They don't find it funny. See, Little Miss Priss says she loves hockey and curling. Okay, I have to admit, hockey was fun to go to, but I still don't understand it. I may have to go to one more just to,
No, we'll go to another one. Not this year, but we'll go to another one.
Maybe we can go to one in Huntsville. Do they have Huntsville home games?
What I've noticed is some of the teams from down south, like Miami, UND played Miami this weekend, and they played in Ohio.
Oh.
So I don't think Miami has their own arena.
What's curling?
Curling is like shuffleboard on ice, kind of, sort of.
What's shuffleboard?
It's where they have this stone, and it's got a handle on top of it. And there's one guy, and he kind of slides. There's like a big circle at his end, a big circle like a bullseye at either end. And there's people at either end, with the blue team and the red team. Guys in blue have a blue handle on top, and the guys in red have a red handle on top. And their idea is they take this rock, it's a big polished smooth rock, and they slide it down the ice really nice and smooth. And the guy puts like a little spin on the ball or a little spin on the rock or whatever.
Bowling without the pins?
And then these other 2 guys slide down in front of the rock with brooms, and they yell at each other, hey, 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 and there's like sweeping the ice in front of the thing to make the rock go in certain directions. And the whole idea is to get as many of your rocks, you get 3 shots, you get as many of your rocks into the center of the bullseye area, and to knock the other team's rocks out of the center of the bullseye area. So, and you get points for however many rocks you have in areas.
It's a mix between marbles and bowling. Kinda.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay.
It's interesting to watch in the Olympics.
Okay. Football and rugby go over my head. What's rugby?
Rugby. It's like football without the pads and a lot rougher.
Ouch! No thanks. Hockey pool. Huh? Nice. I read that so wrong. Okay. Odd but nice says the guys are smoothing out the ice. My dirty mind went somewhere else.
Yeah, what they're doing is they're using the brooms to change the texture of the ice so that the stone curls down the ice, and they can kind of direct it where they want it to go in that circle. It's an interesting sport to watch. I mean, it's kind of slow paced.
I don't know if I'll watch shuffleboarding. I'd rather watch diamond painting.
Curling is interesting. It's different.
Somebody told me to look it up on YouTube.
It's different. It's interesting. It's a northern sport. I think isn't it like it's either hockey or curling is like the national sport of Canada. It's
Hockey, I thought.
I thought it was hockey too. I mean, I think Canada invented hockey, but I think curling is considered like the national sport. Yeah, Sherry. Where's Sherry?
Sherry.
Do we have any Canadians in the house? Can you tell me that?
Hockey Canada. They don't chat while they do it. It's kind of cool. They basically melt the ice under friction.
Oh, I always hear them yelling. I always hear him. No, it's not them. It's not the two guys with the brooms doing the yelling. It's the guy that threw that slid the stone that does the yelling at them, and he's telling them which way to go with it. I know there's a lot of yelling involved in curling, and it's kind of funny to watch.
See, Robert's a Canadian. What? Yeah, Victoria, BC.
Yeah, is it hockey or curling? Yeah, Canada is hockey. Okay.
No, Nana. What? Is hockey and curling the same thing?
No. Hockey is where they have the sticks, that are big L-shaped sticks, and they try to knock a little rubber puck into a goal. It's kind of like soccer on ice skates.
I'm sorry I had to leave your live early yesterday. I felt so bad, but I had so much going on and I couldn't concentrate. And
Lacrosse is the national sport of Canada?
What?
I never would have known that. I would have figured it'd be hockey or curling.
Welcome back, J-Rob. Kiddo, all tucked in.
Hello, Harley Davis.
Hello. Football is fine. I don't have a sport. If diamond painting was a sport, that would be my sport.
Typically, I just watch football and NASCAR. Between those two, I've got the entire year covered. See, the Super Bowl is on February 2nd, which we'll be driving back from Alabama that night, so I'll have to watch it on my phone while I'm driving.
You don't really care.
I don't really give a shit this year anymore.
See, I told you don't really care.
But I'll still watch it, and I'll cheer against the NFC team. And I really don't really care this year anymore. But the week after football, NASCAR starts back up again. So
right, Nana? So lost. Harley, we are working on BetsyLynn, Diamond Art Clubs, BetsyLynn. By
Micah Jelena.
There you go. I was like, I don't remember how to pronounce her name.
Micah Jelena is the artist. It's from Diamond Art Club. The name of the title of it is called BetsyLynn.
We don't have a move date. However, we are visiting my children in 2 weeks.
And I guess I get to meet and hang out with her ex, which is going to be an awkward situation.
That actually has my anxiety up, honestly. I don't.
Hey, I'm going to be nice.
I know you will be, but I can't. Okay.
No, he'll be nice.
Is Dave working on her boobs? Oh my God, he is.
Yes, I am.
How dare you touch another woman's titties? Yeah, I saw that, Christy. That's effed up.
What happened? I missed the chat.
The hoodie situation with Aaron Butthole Carter.
See, and she messaged me that last night while I was driving, and I couldn't read it. She messaged me a news story about that, and I'm like, well, one, who's Aaron Carter? And two, what's it all about? So she had to explain it to me.
I have two, an 8-year-old and a 4-year-old, and they currently live with their father, and I'm just going to leave it at that.
And she thought it was the hoodie I saw on Facebook a few days ago that had a JoJo's Art painting on it, but it was a different JoJo's Art painting that they used.
Same concept, though.
Same concept. It was a hoodie being sold on Facebook with a JoJo's Art on it. And I kind of just commented in the comments, does JoJo's Art know you're using this? And I didn't. I left it at that.
I hope so too, Melissa. Like, that's... Woohoo! Go 49ers! They won 20-37. Rhonda... Right, Christy doesn't know about Aaron Carter. He was only the cutest boy's brother ever.
I was not into the Backstreet Boys or NSYNC or 98 Degrees. Nah, copyright.
No, I can sing it the way I want to sing it. They can't do nothing about it. Rhonda says, so how long does it take you guys to finish a painting?
Just depends on how much we work on it. This one here's gone quicker than any of them we've done.
We've been working on this one 4 weeks, but only like 2 days out of the week. So
we're a little over halfway with it now. But yeah, I don't know. I never kept up with the boy bands.
Right, Melissa?
Metallica was the original boy band anyway.
What'd Mickey say? Robert, if you want to messenger me private, I can give you some places to go for what? What I missed? Sorry. I have a picture of my uncle that passed away. Like, how do I get it into diamond painting? Okay, yeah, just go ahead and message Mickey.
Yeah, there's quite a few places you can go to get customs done. Most people prefer Evermoment. They can be a little bit on the pricey side at Evermoment, but they do really good customs. I've got 3 Evermoment customs here now, I think. Two. And
see, Nick Carter was my crush. He's mine.
Well, see, I go back to the 80s with my celebrity crushes in the 80s. Mine was Tiffany.
Nikki says, no, they don't. They messed up mine.
Really?
Evermoment messed up? What? Harley, you can get this one at Diamond Art Club if it's not sold out. I honestly don't know if it's sold out or not, but you can go to Diamond Art Club and get it.
This is the only place. Diamond Art Club is the only place to get this image. So.
Phyllis is working on an Evermoment custom of Olaf.
Awesome.
Not enough colors. They washed out the photo, said Mickey.
Oh no. Let's see, I've never had that issue with Evermoment. I've got the Hank custom I'm working on that has what, like 40 colors in it.
40 colors in
and
one section.
My other custom I have from them is the album cover of Metallica's Ride the Lightning.
That one looks great too.
It has like 40 some colors in it. I mean, it's really
29.
faithfully reproduced in a 50 by 50.
It says 29 on
the 29 colors. Okay, 29 colors. But then again, it is all purple and black with a little bit of blue and white in it. So it's not really
29 colors.
It's not really a very
that one. That one's going to be my next kit up. I already told him I'm stealing it. I'm actually going to kit it up after I finish this rose. Since we're slashing through the stash, I might as well steal one of his since I don't like any of mine right now. Do you ever do that? Do you ever just get a whole bunch of paintings and then realize that you really didn't like them that much? Or is it just me? It's probably just me.
It's what happens when you impulse buy.
I'm an impulse buyer.
Actually, you like it at the moment when you're looking through going, oh, I love that one. I want to get it. And then it's like you get it and you put it away and you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to work on that or not.
If I messed up.
I've got a few like that.
Yeah. Well, I'm stealing this one, even though I know you like this one still. I'm stealing it.
I'm eventually going to do all 10 of their album covers in 50 by 50. So
this is a what was it? What? 50 by 50. 50 by 50.
Yep.
Sorry, I can't talk right.
I'm going to do all of the Metallica album covers in 50
right,
by 50.
J-Rob? I don't know if I can resell mine though because I'm a dummy and I took off the plastic cover and I took off the opaque paper and I put the parchment paper down and I don't know if how other people will feel about that, honestly. But I'll look into it. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try, I suppose. Rebecca, can you invite me to that one, please?
Which one is that?
Slash the Stash. You can sell this painting. New Facebook group, Slash the Stash. You can sell those paintings.
Oh.
I'm doing a 40 by 40 painting of a dog for a birthday gift, said Robert. Try it. You might find someone in love with parchment. Right? I absolutely love... Amber, check your phone! Okay, Christy. Jeez. Yell at me next time, woman.
It's Sorry, y'all. I'm over here getting work done. See, if I work, I don't talk. If I talk, I don't work.
Wait, that's Nick Carter, really? How long ago was that? Well, hold on, let me get the chat. Oh, bye, Pippa. 2016. Holy smokes, he's still hot. That's 2016. That's Nick Carter.
Oh.
Backstreet Boy.
Okay.
My crush when I was 7, okay?
Take your word for it.
I loved him when I was 7. Now I'm kind of fella. I don't know. You can have him, Chrissy. He's cute, though. What I was saying before Christy yelled at me so disrespectfully is I love parchment paper. Like all my paintings have. Thank you, Rebecca.
I got her boobs done, y'all.
I want my boobs done. Like, for real. I want a boob job, for real. That's awesome, Christy. See, I wasn't paying attention to the belly.
Well, his hands were in the way. You couldn't see it
No,
anyway.
he had a heart, but I didn't realize she was pregnant with him.
Oh.
With her.
Well, you couldn't see that because his hands are in the way. He's got really big hands, too.
I love you too, Christy.
Either he's got really big hands or you're like really tiny, Christy.
Are you tiny, Christy? Like, Dave said boobs. At least he didn't say nipple this time. That was funny. Say nipple.
Why?
Because
Why is that so funny?
Because it's hilarious. That's what she said. What, boob job? I really do for real want my boobs done one day, but
She don't need it.
if you say so.
I tell her she don't need it, but if she wants to do it to feel better about herself, then go for it. But my insurance plan does not cover boob jobs.
Mickey, get rid of that one, please.
What?
Diamond, I need your booty girl. Cat Dome's baby girl.
And Pippa all like suggesting like dance for me to do in my live, and no, I'm not doing the skibbity paw dance. No. If I'm not going to do the get up dance, I sure ain't doing that skibbity
Never mind,
dance.
Mickey. I got it. I don't know if that was just funny or him being funny or if he's being a
What did he
jackass.
say? Oh, let me see. Let me view the deleted message. Let me see what he said. Ryan, I need your booty girl.
No way, Drea. I'm totally jealous.
Okay, yeah.
It's okay, Mickey. No problem. It's okay. I got it. I think he's just being a jackass, but
I did it.
you took care of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I deleted it already.
No, you deleted the message, but I timed him out so he can't see anything else.
Perfect.
No, Dave is not doing any dancing live on YouTube. Just not gonna happen. But now, y'all, Pippa she recommended this other video, this skibbity paw thing, and so we started watching.
Or whatever.
We started watching this video of how to do the dance. Shut up, phone. And we started watching the videos of how to do this dance, and I said, I think I've seen that before. Let me look it up, and I typed in the name of the song. Sure enough, it takes me to the official music video of this song, and it is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. No.
J-Rob, I need your booties in. She's looking for... that sounded wrong. Sorry. No, that's not what I meant. She said, Amber, I need a reduction. We can go in together. I could go down, and you can go up. Christy says, Dave, say nipple. Say it.
Wow. I don't get it. What is so funny about me saying that?
They just like the way you say nipple.
Why do I have to say it?
Yes, J-Rob. I'll take you up on that offer. I want mine filled. I don't like the way mine. We're not going into that, but yeah. Evermoment and DAC are the two of the top companies. They're both pricey, but quality is there. Dave, say nipple.
Why?
Say nipple.
Why?
Say nipple.
What is so special about?
About what? It's just funny hearing you say it. I don't find it funny.
Is it? It's just a word.
My husband keeps saying no. I just say, then you can carry these things around. See, mine are decent size. I just, after having kids, you kind of, gravity. And I kind of just want them up where they're supposed to be. Not necessarily a bigger one, but,
She wants to percutize them.
Yeah. If you want to save a bit, I recommend Hankins Painting Store on AliExpress.
No, she's not wanting you to get spankings.
You don't want hanky panky? What?
Don't go to the spanking store on AliExpress. That's not the store you want to go look at. Because then every time you open up AliExpress, all you're going to find is bondage
Christy,
stuff. I promise you.
She said it, not me. Amber, you go up, she goes down, you're dirty. She wants her boobie smaller and I want mine bigger. I love Ella. She's awesome. Diamond painting and kicking cancer's butt and diamond painting. Love her. She's one of the first I watched. Yes, Hankins has fixed their drills problem. As far as I know.
I didn't know there was a problem with Hankins drills.
Popping drills.
Oh. Well, see, there was a lot of companies that had popping drill problems back in 18.
Yeah.
So it was like almost everybody was affected by that.
Say boobie.
Why? My God.
I know I did, Christy. Say nipple.
God. I don't know to say it.
Peer pressure. Don't give in. Oh, I'm so bad. Say it. Say it. It's just funny, okay? It's just like, did Dave say nipple? No, he didn't. He doesn't want to.
I did not.
Not this time. He did in the last live, though. Was it the last live? He said it one of those lives.
I said it because I was just talking about something and I said it and then everybody was like laughing at me. So why?
They're not laughing at you. They're laughing at the fact that you said nipple.
Okay, what's so
What's so funny is a man saying nipple.
Why is that funny?
We females find it funny, okay?
It's just a word. It's like, I mean, just like, what do people have against the word moist?
Ew. I don't like that word. Just like that, my friend doesn't like the word penis. It's just something she doesn't want. I don't know. Helen, my kids, my oldest diamond paints, my youngest doesn't. Chrissy says fine. Chrissy says laughing my ass off, Dave. You don't have to say nipple. But secretly, she wants you to say
it. She's trying to do the guilt trip now.
I don't think I'm gonna regret my booby decisions when I have to have a mammogram done, because
when you're 90 years old and you're getting ready to bury you and they come to your viewing and your nipples look like shit.
Your nipples look like what? Keep going.
Your boobs look like they're in a sock. Like a tennis ball in a sock. Then you'll live to regret your
True. I probably
decisions.
won't ever get them done anyways. My youngest daughter hates the word moist. She has a fit. Right?
Yes, there are so many people that word
Bye, Shalene. Thank you for coming.
That word just offends them for whatever reason, and I'm like, why? What?
Aussie girl says she doesn't think it's funny to say nipple. I don't think it's funny either. I just find it funny that
that
Everybody
of all
else
the
finds it
words in the
funny.
world, one person could say that's the one word everybody finds amusing.
I heard that sometimes it just depends on your physician at the time, but mammograms don't hurt as bad as some people say they do. But I don't know for sure because I'm a titty baby and can't handle pain for crap. So I'm probably going to be one of them. Yes, Dave said nipple.
Well, they squish it in between glass. I mean,
they have a new thing out where it's not as painful as it was, but I don't know. I've never had one done.
I mean, I can't imagine that would be comfortable.
Melissa's cursing. She said, bullshit, they hurt. Nana says it was a custom of my daughter and granddaughter, and they looked like clowns. From who? I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me get trash bad. Oh, she's had 2 bad canvases from Hankins. That sucks. See, Beth says mammogram didn't hurt. ...
I think it all depends upon your pain tolerance. You're squishing your boob in between 2 pieces of glass. That shit's gotta hurt.
I don't know.
I don't even have boobs, and I know that would hurt.
J-Rob says, Dave, let's squish something and surround on you and see how you feel. Why do we have to torture ourselves?
Yeah, but you know what, J-Rob? Women have to get mammograms and get their boobs squished. Guys have to go for the prostate exam. Now, that's even worse.
Why are you yelling at me, Christy? Mom said it hurt like hell. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I won't know until I have one done when I'm however 40.
Elizabeth Adams said, just FYI, it hurts like hell, even the new one. She just had one done the new way.
Fuck.
That's okay, because I'm not looking forward to it, because I'm getting to that age now where the prostate exam is becoming necessary, and I do not want to go for that one. Nope.
Beth says, laughing my fucking ass off. I love the response, Dave. She didn't even get the whole comment out. Right, I do not like the Pat. Nope. My husband's laughing, saying I need to find new friends. Tell him I said I love him. I think it depends on how large-chested you are. The large chest is like I am. They have to squeeze it all that much harder to get the image of yours. If you're small, they don't have to press hard.
Nana, my 2 Evermoment customs have been awesome. My 2 Evermoment customs have been awesome so far. I haven't worked on the Metallica one, but she's about to start on that one soon. So we'll be able to start reporting on that one. But the Hank custom is an Evermoment, and it's awesome. The drills fit together perfect. There's hardly any trash whatsoever. The only thing I'm not really liking about it, but I'm trusting the process on, is some of the coloring. Instead of going with different shades of beige for the dark areas on his fur, they went with this red color that is looks like he's bleeding. And I'm kind of...
Saphira's mama says guys can now take a blood test before they do a prostate exam.
Oh, really? I'd much rather them poke me with a needle and take some blood than stick their finger in...
Oh
there.
My God, Phyllis knew. No. I'm tall. Well, I'm not really. I'm tall-ish. I'm 5'8", so hopefully they won't have to grab, pull, and yank and discombobulate my boobies because that would hurt.
Oh, you're welcome, Sherry. Hey, I got a lot done on here too. While you were talking, I started this section when you called.
Mm-hmm. I started this section when you called.
The only thing I finished since I've been in live so far really is this dark red section, but I was checkerboarding it when you called.
You still have to do the coffin grab.
Yeah, they still have to do the coffin grab. That's where they check for the hernia. They stick their finger in the side of your...
I don't want to know the details.
They stick their finger in the side of your little baggie, and then they make you cough and turn your head. yeah, that's no fun either.
Kaya says it'll look better at a distance.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, Kaya. I'm trusting the process.
Right? Hey, get to work.
I got the boobs done, so I'm.
You need to do the outline of her boobs and the rest of her tattoo. Sherry, he touched another girl's boobs, and he's doing it again. She's laughing at me. Nobody cares about my feelings. Oh my god. Ignore me, okay? Just ignore me. That a boy, she said. She said, that a boy.
And this live is not meant for children.
I think we all know that. How is Hank doing? He's sleeping, ignoring us. Life is great. It is.
It is. It
is.
We've got our stresses, but
since starting work, which is going to sound really odd, but since starting work, I already feel happy. Like day one, I was tired as all get out. I went to bed 9 and didn't get up until 7 the next morning, but I was genuinely, I can't even say the word.
Genuinely.
There you go.
Okay.
Tongue twister. I was actually happy, for real. 100% happy. And, I haven't cried over stress in forever. The last time I cried was yesterday, but that's because my son was pulling at my heartstrings. But, I'm sorry, Nikki.
What?
She's a little sad today. Her best friend's mom passed away yesterday.
Oh, no.
Genuinely. Yes, thank you, Phyllis. Kaya says, now he puts that disclaimer in?
Sorry, kids. Please leave if you're a child.
Or stay, I mean.
No. I'm not going to have angry parents.
You taught my son how to say nipple! Sorry? My son swore and says ass, so, thanks to his... We're not going to get into that, but, yeah. Hello, Carla. Carla Vorel? Is that how you say your name?
I've heard that name.
Hello, dear. Welcome.
Helen, the Hank Diamond painting is about where it was the last time I had it on video. I just kind of hung it back in the closet, and because we started on the Nativity one and we got most of the way through that one, and then after Christmas ended, we just put it away and said we'll work on it later this year before next Christmas.
Robert says he's 39 years old and will be 40 in April.
Yeah, I got a couple years on you, Robert.
Hello, Rebecca. Amber, we told Luke to say Google. Guess what he said?
Oh, I'm sure.
What did he say? Oh, I got a new toy since last live.
Yeah, I got her a vape.
And I like it. I'm doing a zero nick, but it's mango berry, and it's really good. I tried to do the 3 milligram nick, but I started getting a headache off of it because I'm not really a nicotine user. So I it was giving me a headache because I wasn't used to it. But since switching to the zero, I like it. Rhonda says, "What's in the vape? What are you vaping? Berries? Something?"
I'm vaping.
Oh no way! Chrissy said he said the F word. Say Google, and he said the F word.
I'm doing berry butter cake. It's very good, very very good.
Rhonda says she does six Nick, 3 years. See, I was a social smoker, so I really didn't.
She admitted that she never inhaled.
Yeah,
and just like really Bill Clinton.
And I never inhaled. A couple times I did, but every time I would choke. So I just puff, puff, blow, puff, puff, blow. I didn't really.
You're saying you did just like Bill Clinton. You never inhaled.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I've used nicotine before. I mean, I've.
Y'all kidding? She used to freebase that stuff.
But
Yappy dog is yapping. Y'all hearing? Y'all hear that?
Well, good for you, Mickey. She quit the year before I was born. So you're 27 years clean. Good. Good. Melissa can hear Yappy Dog.
That's what we listen to every night. That's in the apartment upstairs from us.
Oh, Sherry. I do that all the time, especially when I don't have a comeback. I just go because there's really no point. I'm kind of childish. But it's okay. He knows that already. He knew that coming in.
Yeah.
Carla says, "Oh yes, yippee dog." Well, good job. Good for you, Kaya. She quit smoking October 16.
I quit smoking somewhere in the range of like 20.
That's good, Sherry.
2014, 2015.
Besides, it's too freaking cold to go outside for a cigarette, Sherry.
I quit somewhere in that range, 2014, 2015. That's when I started vaping.
Could you get used to zero, Nick?
I've never tried it. I've never tried to get used to doing it. I just got down to 3 and stayed that way.
I mean, if you're happy using 3, that's fine. Your lungs are healthy. Obviously, it showed. Yep. It's changed.
I mean, I still couldn't go out and run the Boston Marathon, but I mean...
Beth quit in 2009.
I mean, but if I ran into an angry tiger in the street, I could probably run far enough that he would give up coming after me.
Well, no, tigers are pretty fast. No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking cheetahs. Same difference, I suppose. They're both cats. Elizabeth quit March 2018, and Sphera's mama says she never smoked. Good. Don't pick up that habit. It's nasty. Carla said, hold on, I'm joking. Carla said you should try zero.
I'm afraid I would have nicotine withdrawals if I went from 3 to 0.
He's hit off of mine a couple times, so it's not like he hasn't tried it. But
I mean, as far as like actually switching to zero nic and going full time with that, I'm afraid I would have nicotine withdrawals if I did.
I love the flavor.
Even though 3 milligrams really isn't much.
Okay, go ahead, J-Rob. Ask away. She's doing it in a non-judgmental way. Ask away. Thank you, Sherry. What are your thoughts on everything going on in the world about vaping, putting people in the hospital?
Okay, that one there.
I just don't know about vaping, so I wanted to know your opinion and insight.
The vaping that's been putting people in the hospital hasn't been this type of vaping. E-cigarettes in general. What's been putting people in the hospital has been the black market THC pods that people were putting out. They were including a vitamin E in them that was causing fat to build up in the lungs, which was causing people to have respiratory issues.
Yes, Aussie girl, I am vaping.
So far, from regular nicotine e-juice vaping through trusted manufacturers of vape juice, there have been no reported anything in that sense, because what's in this is generally food additives, vegetable glycerin, propylene glycol, and
if you don't
flavoring.
believe us,
and the flavoring is suspended in propylene glycol, which propylene glycol is the same liquid that is in the breathing treatment at the hospital. When you go to the hospital and they give you a breathing treatment, that liquid that they put in there is albuterol suspended in propylene glycol. So if it's safe enough for people that already have breathing problems, it's safe enough for me.
Right.
That's kind of the way I look at it. And I've had no issue whatsoever. In fact, my lung function tests since I quit smoking and started vaping, my lung function tests have improved. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm not going to let the news reports bother me. I don't let the Facebook posts about popcorn lung phase me, because there's an awful lot about that report that would almost take a whole video to explain what's wrong with that report.
Maybe you should do a why I vape story.
And but yeah, that's I vape because I have COPD. I was diagnosed with it while I was a firefighter. I went to a house fire, and my captain and I grabbed the ladder off the back of the engine, and since we were first engine on the scene, we were responsible for setting the ladders out in the yard and then going on the hose line and going inside and doing interior attack. And I helped him grab the ladder, which was actually a 4-man job with that size ladder, but 2 of us grabbed it and we carried it to the front yard. And the physical stress of doing that had me hyperventilating because I smoked. I was smoking a pack and a half a day for 22 years. And so I went into hyperventilation, and an EMT had to grab me and stick me in the ambulance and give me breathing treatments and everything. And when I got back to the station, the chief says, I'm putting you out of duty until, you get checked. And I went to pulmonologists, I went to cardiologists, I went and did sleep studies. I had all kinds of poking and prodding and everything else done. And they said, you've got COPD, the beginning stages of it. If you quit smoking now, it won't get any worse, but we can't cure it. They said, you just need to quit smoking so that it doesn't get worse, because it'll turn into emphysema, which is right on the borderline of that now. So I quit smoking. I took Wellbutrin because I knew Chantix worked for me, but my insurance wouldn't cover Chantix, but it would cover Wellbutrin. So I took Wellbutrin to quit, and I was still having a kind of a hard time. And my ex-girlfriend at the time saw some Facebook posts about my quitting smoking ordeal. And she was like, why don't you try vaping? It's worked for me. So I tried it. I liked it. And I started doing it. And I started out really high nicotine level, and I worked my way down to 3. And that's where I'm at now. And I've been at 3 now for 3 years.
J. Rob says, thanks. I honestly didn't know. And I wanted to ask you guys, as I was sure you would know more.
Yeah.
Rebecca says, or Crafting with Rebecca says, Hank's breathing better as well. Well, he was never around cigarette smoke. I've only had Hank since last February, so
I don't know what kind of environment he was in before me, but I think he was probably a barn cat.
Elizabeth, what's so wrong about having the craft room in the basement? Linda says, okay, my boyfriend smokes. I'd like him to stop. So if he were to try vaping, how do you know which is good one and which one's a bad one? Susie Q says you can switch to 3 and 0 and go back to 4 and then go straight 0. My husband did, and he didn't have any withdrawals. After about 6 months, he gave it up altogether. Yes, Hank goes on our diamond paintings.
Yeah, Hank. Yeah, he.
I just kitted up my other dog custom and have 2 with the same number DMC.
He hangs out up here on the desk. Hello, Nicole. Yeah, most vape shops do let you sample the juices. Here in North Dakota, the law in the state is there's no smoking in any public building or within 20 feet of the entrance of any public building. So no smoking or vaping. So most of the vape shops here don't have samplers anymore. They used to, but too many people were running off with the samplers because they had to go outside to vape them and sample. So they would just run off with it. So they stopped doing that here. So it kind of sucks because you end up buying stuff that you don't know what it tastes like till you get it.
I was actually scared to get this one, but the shop seller said it was a good one, and Dave agreed to.
Well, the shop I normally go to, they really don't care about that law because of their location. Nobody ever can see anything in there anyway. So they're like, just hit your vape in the shop.
And I'm pretty sure if you go ask your vape guy, hey, dude, what do you suggest I start out with? He will give you some insight.
Yeah.
Usually vape shop owners know what they're talking about.
Usually.
Some of them are assholes, just a warning.
Yeah, some of them are very pretentious. If you don't already know about vaping and everything about it, they talk down to you. It's just the way some of them are. But for the most part, they're okay. There's one shop in town I don't like to go to that often simply because that's the way they are.
And don't buy black market THC pods, that's for sure.
Yeah, because that's what was causing all the issues. But see, what happened was people got confused because at the same time that all of that was going on, the FDA and the president used that to piggyback FDA regulations on flavored e-liquids in the things like Juul and that. So now when you go to a gas station in the U.S., the only thing you can find for Juul is tobacco flavoring. You can't find, berry flavored or whatever, because they did that to try to keep kids off of vaping, because they said the flavors appeal to children, which, I don't see how that is, because you had to be 18 to buy it anyway. So, I mean, granted, somebody's buying them for the kids somewhere, and I'm sure there's some pretty unscrupulous gas station owners that were selling it to kids and didn't really care. But for the most part, vaping has always been marketed to adults, even with the flavors. So I don't get it. I think they just want to come down on it because it's something that has been basically taking over the tobacco scene. And I think big tobacco has an awful lot of money tied up in government, and they rely on that money, and big tobacco is taking a big hit from vaping, and I think that has a lot to do with it. Exactly, Angela.
I'm painting.
Yeah, she is. I'm kind of... See, I can talk and not paint, or I can paint and not talk. I'm not really good at doing both at the same time.
Beth says if the kids are going to smoke and vape, they're going to smoke and vape. They will find a way to get it.
Yep.
Regardless of the laws.
I mean, just like when I was underage, we used to pay a homeless guy to go into the liquor store and buy us a bottle of vodka.
I stole off my mom.
I mean...
My mom knew I was stealing from her, and she didn't confront me or anything, but I stole my cigarettes from my mother. And then I would steal, when we moved in with Dad, I'd steal from Dad. Dad didn't give two shits. He's like, okay, if you're going to smoke, smoke. I don't care. He cared, but he didn't care. Like, he'd rather that I was taking from him than going to the store and getting them, because, he rolls his. It's less chemical crap in it.
That was the first time I ever got drunk, was the night me and some buddies paid a homeless guy.
As for drinking, I quote unquote babysat, but in reality, I went to my best friend's house, and his mom, their mom, who's him and her, gave me my alcohol.
Yeah, the first time I got drunk was a couple buddies and I got back from boot camp, and we went out that night and went to go cruising the strip, and come to find out the cops had cracked down on people cruising the strip, so there was nothing going on. So we went to the local liquor store, and there was a homeless guy out there, and we paid him $5 to go in and buy us a fifth of vodka. And we took it back to my buddy's house, and they went downstairs. We went up to his sister's old room that was like an empty room, and we we sat a mattress on the floor that we could sit on, and we took the TV and the VCR in there, and we started watching movies and drinking the vodka mixed with iced tea. And what I didn't know was throughout the night, they weren't drinking. They were just pouring their glasses in mine as the night went on. I ended up finishing the entire fifth of vodka that night by myself. And I woke up the next morning covered in my own puke. And it was all over the floor, and I had an empty vodka bottle on my chest.
That's gross.
That was my first experience with alcohol.
And yet you still went back to alcohol.
Yeah, still went back to it.
I've
Navy does that to you.
I've never had a vomiting experience with alcohol.
Feel lucky. It's
but
not pleasant.
I've had a blackout or 2 or 3 incidences.
Had more than that. I woke up in my flower bed outside my apartment several times.
And I've never had a hangover that I can recall.
I used to go on base because you could drink beer at 18 on base. So I'd go to the E Club on Tuesday nights was quarter beer night. You get a roll of quarters, you go in a shoot pool and drink these massive, like 32-ounce Pilsners for a quarter each. And so we'd go on base and drink at 18, and I'd go in there and just get wasted. And blacked out. Don't even know how I got home, but I woke up the next morning in my flower bed right beside my front door of my apartment several times.
I just drank for shits and giggles. Well, yeah, we'll leave it at that. Don Marie says she smoked for 32 years. I have emphysema now, and I quit 5 years ago, New Year's, because I got sick. My nephews got a bad cold and gave it to me. That started the quitting, and I vaped 0 for a year. Now I don't vape or smoke. That's a good story, but I'm sorry you got sick just to quit. I mean, but that's a good start.
But you know, that's how most people that smoke.
My mom was a smoker, and she quit because she got extremely sick.
That's how most people that smoke end up quitting, is they end up getting sick, and through the process they start finding the issues that smoking caused. And yep, unfortunately that's how most of us end up quitting.
Oh,
same thing with me.
Sorry.
That's funny. It's like moving the camera in the
Wow, I can't believe it's been an hour and a half already. It doesn't feel like it.
all these Ohio peeps.
I don't think I've ever been to Ohio.
I have. Ohio is not fun for truck drivers because Ohio used to have split speed limits for trucks and cars. I don't know if they still do, but Ohio was the state that you hated driving a truck through because the speed limit for trucks was 55 and the speed limit for cars was 65.
Alabama has that.
And that was dangerous.
Well,
and then on top of that, the cops in Ohio would let a car go blow by them at 75, and you let a truck go 56, and they're sitting there with a DOT inspection on the side of the highway. And man, truck drivers hated driving through Ohio.
Excuse me.
Elizabeth, the last time you drank was the year you turned 30 and you drank 2 2-liter bottles between 5 people. You were sicker than a dog. You know what? I still drink, but not heavy anymore. I mean, I've got beer in the fridge that's been there for months. It's literally, some of it has been there for over a year.
I've maybe had, 2 wine coolers and a shot of vodka since I've been here. And that shot of vodka put me on my ass, but I was having a bad toothache that day, and I needed something to break the pain, but that did not help. It just made me tipsy.
Well, I can't say much. The last time I drank heavy was, I want to say a little over a year ago. My old supervisor at work had kept trying to get me to come over to his buddy's house one night because they came up with drinking rules for Rock Band, the video game. And they get together and they play Rock Band with drinking rules. And they wanted me to come by and play with them one night. So I came over there, and the rule is they had a giant jug, like a giant gallon and a half jug of some kind of homemade concoction where they stuck some kind of alcohol in the jug and then sliced up peaches and put the peaches in there. And let it sit and, let it sit and mix itself. And what they did was anytime they had the whole band there, you had the bass, you had the guitar, you had the vocals, and you had the drums playing Rock Band. And they would do a song on Expert, and anytime somebody got a gold star on it, I think it was a 5-star or something like that, anytime somebody got a gold star on it, you had to take a drink for each band member that got a gold star. So what they would do is they would finish the song up and say the drummer got a gold star and the guitarist got a gold star. Then you had to take a drink. And a drink was a big gulp of this concoction. They just pass it around. They pass the jug around. You just drink right out of the jug. And these people are really good at Rock Band. That's all I got to say.
Angela says, "Oh, geez, I found a diamond in my bra." LOL.
I found one at work. I found one at work one day. I went into work, and the bench that I work on has white towels on it. We keep it covered in white towels, and you have to change them out every so often. And I was getting ready to change
Robert.
out the...
Thank you for showing up tonight and showing some support.
Yeah, thank you, and thanks for coming in. And
have a good night. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
But I was changing the towels out, and I found a red drill just laying there on one of the towels. In fact, I've still got it at work. I've still got it at work somewhere. That little red drill is still sitting there on my bench somewhere at work.
You took a picture of it and showed me. That was right around the first time we started talking to each other. You're like, how in the hell did that happen? I was like, I don't know. I think it's from your Hank custom. No, it was a red drill. No. It's from the horse, your unicorn.
Good night, Nana. Thanks for coming in.
Good night, Nana.
No, it was from the Statue of Liberty, the Diamond Art Club Statue of Liberty that you finished up.
Almost as bad as a guy getting busted with glitter on him.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks, Elizabeth.
Holy crap, I almost spilled the whole tray of drills. Heart attack!
Yeah, she likes her nice little archer's tray.
I love it. I need more. I told him I needed one of every color and then twins to match because I need them.
She got the mini, and
I got the mini. He's a baby.
It's smaller than mine, but
it fits in his. Hold up.
Her biggest issue with mine is that the sides are so tall that she keeps knocking the drills off of it. Yeah, it fits right inside of it.
I need some more ninnies. Some more minis, not ninnies. I don't need any more ninnies. I am a ninny.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
Yeah.
I didn't say it. You did.
No, I didn't. Yes, but luckily I did not need chemo, but my dad died of it. Oh, I'm sorry, Helen.
That's what killed my dad. Well, it was actually my grandfather. Back in 1983, he died of lung cancer. I never should have picked up smoking after watching him go through it, but, I was only 8.
Really? Look at my canvas. I only have one of that one color.
Yep. You know what's really bad is when you get down to the last section and you need 2 of one color and you only have 1 drill of that color left?
I'm going to.
I've had that happen on a canvas. I actually got down to where I was 1 drill short of a color.
I'd be robbing Peter to pay Paul. I'm pretty sure we have all these colors in all of our Diamond Art Club crap. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, the Tetris piece. I call this one the Tetris piece. I can't see if it's in. Right. It ain't gonna show up.
And I had another color in that same painting that was exactly the right amount of drills. Like literally the last drill of that color I placed was the last drill I had for that color.
I've done that once. Kind of scared the crap out of me, but I've done that once. Sophia's mama says, my father passed away from cancer when I was 11. That sucks. I can't imagine my life without my parents. I'm very fortunate to still have them in my life.
Well, my natural parents are still both alive and well.
Parents, okay.
Well,
sorry.
My real dad is trying. I just don't talk to him much. But I should. But my real mom is different. I'm not gonna go there.
Yep.
But yeah, my natural parents are still alive and well. Now both of my grandparents that raised me are both gone. They're my mom and dad. Those are the ones I called mom and dad. Because they adopted me when I was, they adopted me at 3 years old, but they raised me since I was 3 months old.
Yeah. Rhonda, I think I've completed well over 30. How many have you completed?
What?
Diamond paintings.
Diamond paintings? 1.
Your unicorn.
2.
Your princesses.
1, 2. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you count Starry Night Santa, even though that was a dual effort.
Wow, I placed 10.
No, you did more than that on Starry Night Santa.
Your skull.
The skull, but you finished that one. I only got about halfway done on that one.
Your Liberty.
Liberty, I only got a little ways done on that one.
You still completed it.
I don't know. I'm going to say close to 10, maybe. Yeah, I don't have a very good completion rate.
I've completed well over 30 of them. I've gifted 10. My daughter has about 10 in her room that I've done. And then I did more than 30 because I have like 30 in that stack over there. I'll have to record a video Friday night and see.
Yeah, you got quite a few in that stack in the bedroom that you completed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a stash video.
Yeah.
Of our stash, not just yours or mine, just both of us together.
Beth says my dad passed away a couple of years before I found out who he was. He didn't even know I existed. And same with me on the adoption, Dave.
Well, you know what? I told my mom that I was glad she adopted me because I don't know what my life would have turned out like if she hadn't, and what kind of person I would be if she hadn't.
You wouldn't be a nice person, that's for sure.
No.
Not from what I've seen, and yeah, I'll leave it at that. Heard. Seen and heard. Not so much seen, but more so heard. I realize I do need my white pad. I'm having a little bit of issues. That says much better off. Yep. Yeah, Rhonda, I've been diamond painting almost a year now. March 20-something would have been my year. March. Probably beginning of March, actually.
And I started September right around September of 2018. So a little over a year for me. I started diamond painting about the same time I started doing lift.
Here's another stray black one.
Look at you. And how do you know that's where I wanted that one?
Well, that's where I'm going to put it. You don't like it?
I don't
you
know
can
if
move
it matches up with my checkerboard or not.
Well, you know what? You can move it if you want to move it. If not, he can stay there. That's his permanent home. Leave him alone. Kaya says she's completed 12 DPs since I started DPing in September of 2018.
Yeah, see, I don't have a very good completion rate. I work slow.
And it's okay. And I worked
slow and methodically.
And I worked so fast. Plus, I was off of work for like 9 weeks. So I had time to complete a few. I mean, most of mine I completed over the weekend, and most of mine are small. You tackle big ones.
Yeah. I don't do small diamond paintings.
I do small ones. I do partials. I do them all. I'm
not a fan of partials or smalls, really. I just, for whatever reason, I'm not a fan. I like big ones. I want my diamond paintings, when I get done with one, I want it to look exactly like the photograph, only sparkly.
Look at this photograph.
That's my goal. I want it to look exactly like the photograph, only sparkly. I don't want a lot of pixelation. And
Beth says, don't mess with the guy's checkerboard. Well, mess.
Especially an OCD guy's checkerboard.
Well, if you don't like it, move it. It's crooked as hell, too. I see it. You see how crooked that drill is? It's not bothering you. It's bothering me now that I see it.
Oh, it'll bother me when I get there and I actually have to work around it.
I work slow myself. Most of mine have been in the 40 by 60 or larger.
Most of mine, I'm going to say...
Mickey, don't get me started on the confetti.
I'm going to say that a good 90% of mine are at least 45 by 50. My biggest one that I have right now is that nativity that we're working on that I think is 90 something by 80 something. It's just massive.
This looks neon. So why can't they make
It's not neon.
It looks
it's
neon.
It's just yellow.
It looks neon.
That's my thing is I want to see, I was talking about that. She just brought that up. Does anybody know of any companies out there that do blacklight reactive diamond paintings? I would love to see a blacklight reactive diamond painting, one that is nothing but like black 310s and just a bunch of like neon colors that glow in a black light.
Rosette says she looked at that into her. Looked into it too.
I would love to do a few of those. I think those would look awesome because I do plan on getting a black light for our room to go along with our starry ceiling. And yes, I have a starry ceiling light in my room that I bought on Wish, and I use it in my car. When I'm driving, I actually plug it into the USB port in my car.
You got it from Bed Bath & Beyond.
No, I got that from Bed Bath & Beyond. That's right. But you can buy them on Wish for like $3. The exact same thing. I should have waited and bought it on Wish.
No, but you can create your own with Tina's sparklers. No, he wants something that's actually going to like glow in the dark, not sparkle in the dark. Well,
see, I've got a light that plugs into a USB port. And it projects stars on the ceiling. And it's like little laser stars. And of course, when I vape in the room, I get really cool effects.
Show off.
Well, there we go, J-Rob. We need to get a company to make blacklight drills.
Really? She has glow in the dark and blacklight drills?
No, she goes, no, she has.
She's talking about T-Mall, aren't you? No, Tina's sparklers. Yeah. Really? No, we're on a no buy. No.
Could you imagine this one in a black light? I could. I think this would look amazing in a black light.
Well, thanks for the information. I mean, they're called glass glow. Are they really glass? That was probably a stupid question. They're probably not glass.
This would look amazing in a black light with these colors and the black background.
We don't want to be in the no buy boat, but we are.
Just financial reasons, Rosette. We're in a no buy.
It's so freaking hard too because Diamond Art Club. I'm currently in a love-hate relationship with Diamond Art Club right now. She said starts to sing the Love Boat theme song, but replaces Worth with the no buy boat. Month or two, maybe 6.
Yeah, just until we get everything caught up and get the bills back on track to where we're able to pay each one on time every month, and then we'll have money left over after that because her mom is gonna have an income, and I'm gonna have my income. She's gonna have her income.
Most of my income is taken, and another portion of it I'm going to try to save up for our move.
Yeah,
but
we're all gonna have income here in the household, and then of course I've got my Lyft and our DoorDash, so. Here in the next couple of months, 2-3 months, we'll actually be ahead and have money.
But I might still keep the no buy for a little while because we do need a slash to the stash. Like, yeah, seriously, this is a little bit ridiculous. Now that I'm actually sitting down and thinking about it, I'm like, oh God.
She goes, just think the DACs will still be there, just on sale.
I doubt it. Like they've been selling out pretty freaking fast, but I hope they bring them back. Honestly.
But yeah, this is the thing that I use to put my stars on the ceiling. It's just a little plug-in that plugs into USB, and then you can, of course, bend this around however you need to or whatever. And I've got USB ports in between my front seats on my console, so I can just plug this in on my console and point it up at the ceiling in my car. And I've got stars on the ceiling. Of course, everybody gets in my car and they keep wanting to ask if they're in cash cab.
Well, right now, temporarily, hopefully not too long, the couch. Because she's okay with it. I said, Mom, I don't really have room. She goes, well, do you have a couch? I was like, yeah, but I'm not gonna put you on the couch if I don't have to. I'm hoping to get a 2-bedroom as soon as
we can't
possible.
fit on the couch together.
Well, I know. But I don't know. It'll all work out though. I'm trying not to stress about it. She's not worried about it, so. She said, do you have a couch? I said, yeah, but it's not comfortable. And she says, well, I'll make it comfortable. I was like, okay, well, come on.
I hear Hank.
Hank's like, I'm not giving up my tower. Right?
I don't think she's going to try to sleep up there with you, buddy.
That was funny. As I read that, he meowed. Awesome. Kaya's got another section done.
All right.
I finished my first section here, mainly on the phone with a friend, but I finished it. And I'm going to try to finish this section before going to bed tonight, but I kind of have to go to bed kind of soonish because
you got to go to work in the morning. See, now you're different than me. I'll still stay up until 2 a.m. and still get up at 6:30 and go to work the next day. I cannot.
I get bitchy. I really do. I'm a major. I can't. Like, my attitude's bad now. You should see me when I'm cranky. Like, really cranky. It's not pretty. Gaia, I felt the same way about my stupid mermaid. It never ends. Even on the last, 10 drills, I'm like, oh my God, this never ends. Oh my God, this never ends. What does Hank think of your mom staying over? I don't know. He hasn't met her yet. I think he's okay.
He hasn't. Okay. He has not given an opinion as of yet.
He didn't really like me at first, but I gave him his face, and then he warmed up to me, and now we're best buds.
She's stealing my cat, y'all.
Yeah, he's my cat. So, yeah, ain't that right? Yeah. Come on. Oh, fine. He rolled his eyes. Well, it looked like he rolled his eyes. I don't know.
He's sitting behind me. I bet he's about to jump on the back of my chair again.
Yeah, we all love him. He needs to make some Hank merch. That'd be awesome.
Yep. I need Hank merch. Problem is I can't display it on my YouTube channel until I've hit 10,000 subscribers. Well, you can't add the merch shelf until you hit 10,000 subscribers. You can have merch, but you just can't have the merch shelf on your YouTube channel or under your videos until you've hit 10,000 subscribers. And I've got a long way to go to 10,000. I haven't even hit 1,000 yet.
You have 4 more rows to go, and each row has 7 sections. How big are your sections? He has a system. He puts them in 10 by 10 sections. Me, I just don't worry about. I cut wherever I want to cut, and that drives him insane. So I let him do all the cutting when we're sharing a canvas.
I'm too OCD. I will sit there with a ruler and measure 10 by 10 sections.
And if he cuts it wrong, he'll go and recut it. I'm like, dude, just leave it. It's fine. It's gonna get ripped up anyways. But who am I to tell him how to live his life, right?
The OCD is strong with this one.
I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, I'm OCD about some things too, so it's okay. We all have our quirks. It's fine. They're about 4 by 6 inches. She uses the Star Wars cover sheets. Oh, okay. Wow, you have a little ways to go on that thing then, don't you? Hank's not going to come up here right now. The way I have it set up, there's like no room for him to jump up.
Oh no, he'll jump up on the back of my chair and right up over my shoulder.
You
like he did earlier.
Me. I was going to say that. But I don't think he's going to. He's licking his rear end right now behind him.
Don't want to watch him do that. You're welcome to.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you want to see him lick his rear? I can turn the camera around. Oh, well, no. I'm sorry. He said he needed his privacy.
Oh, come here. Come here. You spoiled little.
But
yeah. Oh, come here. There you go.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Nope. He's going to go lay down behind the camera.
He's like, oh, now you want me to lay on your canvas? Bitch, make up your mind. You were pushing me off of it last time. 65 to go till we hit 1K.
65. Yeah.
That's the first time I've seen him on the canvas and not actually stick around. Right? He just...
Oh, he's over here sniffing my French fries. We have Burger King.
You still have French fries?
Yeah, I've still got some French fries.
I ate all mine.
Y'all, I tried the Impossible Whopper today. You know what? It's not as bad as everybody says it is. I mean, granted, it's not beef. And you can tell it's not beef. It's got its own flavor. But it's good. It's actually got a decent flavor to it.
Next on Dave Reviews. Just kidding. I don't know.
No, he's sitting right in my face staring at me. That's why you kind of can't see him. He's sitting right in my face staring at me. What do you want? What do you want? Okay.
Just give me the beef, right, Phyllis? Give me the beef. Give me the beef.
You know, that's what I thought too. I thought
actually it doesn't
like
taste that bad.
I really thought I wasn't going to like it, but no, he's staring at me right in the face because he's something. It's not time for that yet, buddy. You still got an hour.
I'm going to be living the 320 life on this next section. 320 or 310? What's 320? What color is 320?
I'm not sure. It's got to be a red of some sort. Because 321 is red.
I heard he heard us. Oh, she said 310. Yeah, I know the 310 life. I mean, this.
Elizabeth, honestly, it's not bad. It is really not that bad. It's got a different seasoning to it than Burger King's beef.
It's weird, but it's not
It's
bad.
got a different seasoning, but it's got its own flavor. I mean, it doesn't taste just like the Whopper you're used to tasting. I mean, that's what I told her. I was like, you know, when you bite into a Whopper, you expect a certain flavor. It's still got the flame broiled taste, but the meat itself, or the quote-unquote meat, has a different flavor to it that's got some kind of seasoning in it, but it's not bad.
J-Rob says he heard us talking about his tower and wanted to make sure he knew who was boss.
He's just passing through Abbott Nice. Oh, no.
He wants the baby hole, Daddy.
Do you? You get what you want? Okay, come here. Oh, yep. There he goes.
Spoiled butt.
No, actually, Helen, an hour from now is time for the...
GOODFOO.
Yeah. And
if we say he's going to know
he starts begging an hour ahead of time for that. So,
yo, I can't make this straight.
he was up here earlier like this, Rhonda, and he fell asleep with his claws dug in my back and his head hanging over my shoulder. God, Beth, that's horrible.
What? I need to know this. Send me the link. Because that one, I mean, I want a meerkat to eat my eggs.
Oh my God.
That sounds bad, but I say it with, no, I mean what I said. I want a meerkat to eat my eggs. In cockroach form, not. Ow. Send me the link. I want to read it. Right, Amanda?
Well, I learned the lesson, Elizabeth. Don't do a custom of a cat up close.
Especially if he's orange.
Yeah. If he's a striped tabby, do not do an up close custom of him, because it's nothing but pure confetti. Rhonda says, got to look into that zoo. I got a couple that need to go.
Yes. Alyssa said that too. Woo!
El Paso Zoo. I guess you message them on Facebook.
Okay. Well, shit, I had 3 tabbies. Okay, odd.
He is up here just purring away on my shoulder. Smoke break!
No, Melissa! No!
We just warned you about the dangers of smoking.
You better quit that right now, young lady.
You know what is really funny? I was telling Amber this last night. Was it last night or night before? I always hated when non-smokers would try to tell me, or especially ex-smokers would try to tell me how bad smoking was for me. And I swore I would never be one of them. And I am one of them now.
See your mouse for a second.
The El Paso Zoo.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you? Oh, okay. I didn't know what you were doing there.
Smurfed.
I always swore I would never be one of those ex-smokers that preached about the dangers of smoking, and now I am.
Beth, I smurfed you.
She smurfed you. I don't even want to think of that, Beth.
What?
The 310 Life with a Black Cat custom.
F that. Mm-mm.
We're doing enough of the 310 Life on this one.
But this one I actually enjoy. I don't mind the 310 in this one. It's not like disrespectful. Because all these colors are just beautiful. Did it mess up? It didn't mess up.
No, it didn't mess. No, it didn't. You happened to put it in the right spot.
See? I'm good. It's crooked as all get out. You're welcome, Beth.
There it is. You know how hard it is to find the button on the light pad when it's underneath of the... When it's underneath of the canvas?
Okay, yeah, if I was doing this canvas by myself, I don't think I could handle all the 310. Beth, your hubby doesn't diamond paint? Kaya says, I don't preach, I just try to avoid smokers like the plague, and mainly because I can't breathe around it, and I get to feeling sick in a way when I'm around a lot of smoking. Beth, maybe try to get him to diamond paint with you.
You know, I vape in my car, and I allow, as long as they ask politely,
It's not bad, Carla.
I will allow riders to vape in my car, but nobody has ever smoked in my car. But there are times that I'll get people that have been standing outside smoking before they get in my car, or they're walking over to my car trying to finish up their cigarette before they get in, and they get in the car, and then my entire car smells like somebody smoked in it for like the next 3 rides. And I have riders get in my car and like, oh my God, do you smoke in here? Like, no. My last rider did. Well, he didn't smoke in the car. He just smelled like it.
Carla, the 310s in this aren't really that bad. Be sure to have a trash bucket, as you can tell. Not saying that yours will be like that. I mean, that's just our drills, but
I've heard that Diamond Art Club's getting better with the drills.
I hope they are.
I'm sure they know that there was an issue.
Beth got the Catwoman, Batgirl, whatever, Diamond Art Club that shows her cleavage.
Yeah.
Maybe put 30 drills on it, she said. He didn't like it. Debbie says, just now finished my DAC watercolor tiger. Your life is magical. I've finished so many diamond paintings in your life.
Glad somebody does. 'Cause I don't.
I feel like it's better with the light pad, honestly.
Yeah, you don't necessarily need the light pad with DAC, but I'm so used to using one now that I feel naked without it under there.
Rosette says the dorm room closet only as wide as the door, very small closet to share with a roomie. Her clothes smoke smell would always permeate to my clothes.
Yep.
Elizabeth says, after my son borrowed my car for a couple of weeks, I made him go get the inside of my car detailed. It smelled like the inside of a bar. Hello, shine like a diamond.
Hello.
How are you? J. Rob says, I use my light pad to show me where I haven't put a drill once my section is almost filled. Or mostly filled. See, I use it 24/7. I have to. Sherry, welcome back. I'm sorry your son is having issues. Her 15-year-old is in the hospital having some issues with a concussion he got a while ago.
Oh no.
I'm sending good and healing vibes to him. Sorry. Welcome back, Melissa. Well, come on. There's room up here. Ooh, before we go to bed, I need to put my premiere up.
Yes.
It's already edited.
I need to schedule my DP-a-thon live. I just been slacking.
You slacker.
Yeah, see, I could have done it this morning when I got up, but I was too busy watching SpaceX do their little test this morning.
The AB stole my plaque.
Yep. I found the issue with patty wax this morning. I had that fresh patty wax in my pen, and when I first started this section, I had the ABs, and I went to go stick the first AB down on the thing, and I went to pick it back up, and the pen picked the AB right back up again. And I put it back down, and it stuck, and the pen picked it right back up again. The AB, I literally had to use force to pull the AB off the tip of my pen. It was stuck to it.
Yeah. Sherry says, thank you all. He's a tough kid. Just like his mama. Tough. Don't be nervous to try patty wax. The trick is warm it up before you shove it in your pen. And when I mean shove it in your pen, I mean shove it. Like dig in there like you're just digging for gold or something. Like you need to.
And then don't use fresh patty wax to pick up ABs because it will literally stick to the tip of your pen and you won't be able to get the drill off the tip of your pen. I had to take tweezers and use force to pull that the AB off of there. It was stuck like a drill sticks to a canvas.
I'm currently using something right now that is really good with ABs, but I don't have it in this pen. It's in my other pen that is in a box. But it works really well with ABs without taking your wax.
Of course, everybody wants to know what it is now.
I cannot tell you right now, but when she is ready, she will tell you. Dental wax is wonderful for ABs. It won't do that. Boob warmer for patty wax. I like that idea. Actually, right now, it's under my butt. Odd but nice. No, put it in your booty and then diamond paint with it. Don't wait. Good night, Susie Q.
But don't keep it under there too long because then your patty wax will start to smell like boob sweat.
Yeah. No. Actually, my boob sweat smelled like campfire.
Oh, okay.
But it did ruin the sticker, just an FYI. And no, ink. Ink did not get on me. I was cleaning the house, don't judge me. I forgot I put it in there, and I went to clean the house, and I started getting sweaty. And yeah, right? It's, ew, gross, boob sweat. Every girl does it. It'd be all right. It smells like campfire. It doesn't smell like booby sweat, I promise. Yeah, Sherry, and if you don't like it, I mean, it'll be okay. It's not everyone's cup of tea.
Trust me, I'm having enough issues with it, trying to figure it out. I keep wanting to try to give it a fair shot, and I keep trying to, and I just can't figure it out. I don't know the trick to it. I don't know there's some kind of magical touch or something you got to do with it, and I just don't have it. I'm not saying it's a bad product. It just doesn't work the way I'd want it to.
No. That would be overkill, Rosette. Do not put it in your wax warmer. You just want it warm. You don't want it melted. That would definitely be overkill, honey.
That's what I told her last night. I said we ought to just empty this wax melter out and stick it in the wax melter, and then you get dual purpose. It like works as an air freshener in the room, and you can just take the tip of your pen and like just dip it down into that liquid wax and let it dry. And
see, J-Rob, I'm his boob warmer. Like, I'm the patty wax warmer. I just put it between there and let it go. Like, the other day when he wanted to load his pen up, I said, wait, let me warm it up first. So I stuck it in my boob for like 20 minutes. And I was like, okay, it's ready. He's like, oh, okay, cool. Rhonda's dying laughing at me.
Like I said, I'm thinking about, maybe stick it in the wax melter over here. And then it'll serve two purposes. It'll be an air freshener, and you can just take your pen, your empty tip, and just stick it down there in that liquid wax and pull it back up and just let it dry in there.
That's too much work.
And then you've got like,
Hello, the procrastinator. Hello, dear. Hey, that's a great idea. It's the same thing. I'm going to try it when I get it. What is it? Oh. Yeah, no, the wax warmer would be overkill. It would melt it completely. You just want it warm enough to be pliable, not melty. You want it like body temperature, not any higher.
Yeah, you don't really turn it to liquid. I mean, granted, I think it would work that way, but
it's not gonna work. I wonder if I could sew a pocket into each cup of the bra. The pocket would be on the outside, but be on the outside of the garment, so it won't make contact with my sweat. But
there you go.
That's a good idea.
Talk about some crafty people now.
Dawn Middleton, Dave, is your diamond pen bent?
No, my pen is not bent. My tip is bent.
Smart ass. Use the warmer to warm it up, but not melt it. I'm going to try both ways. Well, good luck with that. Smart ass. Angela, it's fun. She says, great. Then I'd be digging out diamonds and patty wax for my bra. I used to put it on the furnace vent. Made a whole house smell good. The cat took off with it. Took me at least half an hour to get it back from. I'm not laughing.
Did it smell like catnip? It's just what you need. Some catnip scented patty wax.
Yeah, I put the patty wax in my bra this morning and then went out to go do laundry, and then I forgot it was in there until like, an hour later. I'm like, oh yeah, I saw patty wax in it, and I flopped it on the table. I'm not dealing, I promise. I was thinking how many craft items we'll find in my bra now. Right, J-Rob? Like,
crafter's bra. There you go. You can market that, a crafter's bra with little pockets on it where you can stick things. That's what Beth said.
We can make a craft bra.
Yeah.
We can make one for men too, because men need bras.
Procrastinator. The webcam that I'm using is an off-brand I bought on Amazon. The brand name is Spedal. Spedal.
Oh.
It's junk.
Cucumber melon.
It keeps flickering, and I don't know why. And
is it still flickering?
Yes.
Jesus. Men need bras, right? I know they need bras. They need pockets for their boobies. Booby pockets.
I don't need a bra.
Yes, you do.
I've got nothing to hold the bra.
That sounded mean. I mean, like, for holding your crafty stuff, like patty wags. we need the
Rosette says she can make a dress out of army surplus gears. Making a crafting bra can't be that hard.
Hell yeah. I want one.
Now, I've known some men that need bras.
Richard Lunder. Men need bras. Like, I didn't mean it like rude, like go lose weight. Men need bras. I mean, like, men need booby pockets on the inside of their shirts.
Men need bras as bad as men need those stupid underwear they sell on Wish that have the elephant trunk sleeve on.
Cocksock. Oh my god, yes. Gods, I guess it's good he didn't show you his wiener. A joke. Old joke is old. Oh my god. The elephant trunk wiener. I can't get it out of my head now. I can't.
Well, good night, Rebecca.
Good night, Rebecca.
Thanks for coming in.
Hey, I agree. Some men do need moves ill. Like, put them suckers away. They're bigger than mine. Hank's fussing.
Hank's always fussing. Yes, I knew that, procrastinator. I knew you were Robin. It took me a while, but I kind of put two and two together one time.
Oh my god! That's actually a good idea. He said if women need craft bras, then men need nut sacks. Like a sack for your nut?
I've already got one.
No, an actual cover. And, like, that's funny. I picture it as like an actual sack. Okay.
No.
Mental image gone. No.
Rosette, no, that was me vaping.
What?
She asked if Hank.
Oh.
She asked if Hank just sniffed.
What? This noise?
She doesn't get the special effects as good as I do.
No, I can't do but a 40. I'm surprised I made that a 40. I was like at 20 Wednesday when we got it.
No, Hank's not hissing. He's just sitting there staring at his food dish. No, that's not bad. She's getting it. She's getting it. There you go.
I'm laughing so hard with this mooning nut sack of a man here. Good laughs, good laughs.
Laughter is good.
I'm dying.
Oh yeah, Rosette. That's just the airflow.
The vapathon. That's what got me choked. Auntie Sherry says, hi, Hank. Yeah. What do you have, Sherry? I have a mango berry.
And I'm vaping on berry butter cake.
No, I won't make myself pass out. I did it the first night though.
Yeah, she's only had this vape for 3 days now, so she's still kind of getting used to it. She hasn't worked her way all the way up to the max wattage.
I got it
yet.
Wednesday.
She's still working on lower wattages. The higher ones still kind of choke her a little bit, so she's got to work up to those.
Which this morning,
I'm still trying to teach her the direct to lung inhale, where you like breathing through a straw.
that's awesome, Melissa. She's 25 away from 100. So if you haven't checked her out, go check her out. She's pretty cool.
Go check out Melissa B.
Shout out.
Hop over there. Go check her out.
Do they make sage? Huh?
Do they make sage scented? Rosette, she's hoping to get some sage patty wax if that's even possible. She must really be hoping because she put that in there 3 times.
Yeah, I'll be around for a few minutes if you're talking. Yeah, go ahead. Go make some popcorn. Next live, though, we cannot go over. We cannot. It's the DP-a-thon, and we have to cut it short. But this time, I have no problem.
Mickey comes after us.
Sage patty wax would be freaking awesome. I might go give her a suggestion. I'll go hit her up on Facebook and give her a suggestion.
And Melissa, how did you do over at the Pusa Live? Did you get a few? Oh, Rosette, the crazy woman that I moved up here.
That's awesome,
The
Melissa.
crazy woman that I moved up here with, she used to smudge the house or the apartment with sage like every week. She would walk around the apartment burning this little bundle of sage. And, sage doesn't smell bad in its regular form, but
She says she's gained 5 subs from Pusa, but she left early for our live.
Yeah, that's what happened last night.
Welcome back, Mickey. I'm gonna make some popcorn too.
We were gonna stick in there in Pusa's live last night because they were doing the push thing where they put you up there and highlight you for until you get to a certain number. I really wanted to hit that 1,000, but I sat there for like 2.5 hours waiting to get my name up there, and they never picked me. So we ended up going over to Mrs. Coffee's live.
That's when she joked on us. Well, not really joked, but no, Hank.
You talking about Mickey Sunshine? It's a YouTube channel called Pusa Studios, Pusa. They play games like every night. They have like a different kind of game where you can be highlighted if you're under, like most of the time they usually go for if you're under 1,000. Let them know in the chat when they ask you to, and they'll put you in a list. And then what they do is they randomly pick people out of that list to highlight them for a short period of time until you get to a certain number that they're like. Normally it's like if you're at like 915 when you pull up there, they'll say, let's try to get them to 925. And it's just kind of
it's a push.
Yeah, it's just kind of a push to help you get subscribers and stuff. If I had my own place, I would grow catnip.
When we get our house or a bigger place back in Bama, I'm thinking about growing some mint as well. I like raw mint.
Yeah, that's what he does. Anytime we go in the refrigerator or the cabinet.
Did you hear him yelling?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, everybody could. He was loud.
Do you hear my popcorn popping?
Well, we got a great mic on this camera. They could hear Yappy Dog upstairs.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love Pusa. I'm going to check them out next week for sure. Next time they go live. We couldn't tonight, obviously, with our live, but... And they usually do go on Wednesdays, but this time they had to go on Friday.
Live. Well, they go live every night.
No, they not the push or push.
That particular game they only do on Wednesdays.
Oh.
But they have other games that they play throughout the week, and they go live
I misunderstood them.
Every night around 5 or 6 o'clock. They go live.
My mom is into saging too, and I kind of want her to do the apartment if that's okay with you. No, you don't. I'll make sure she does it while we're at work.
Okay. I just don't like the smell of the black sage.
But you don't care if she does it, do you?
I don't care. Doesn't bother me none.
I'll just warn her about you don't like the smell. I don't mind the smell. Careful about growing catnip outside. Always use a hanging basket for it so you can grow it inside too. Just hanging it on the opposite side from Hank.
Yeah. I used to know somebody here in town that has it just growing in their yard along their fence line. And I went over there one time, and this is when I was with my ex that had cats. And she gave us some fresh buds off of the plant, and I took them home, and the cats went nuts.
No.
So I'd love to see what Hank would do with some catnip, fresh catnip.
This sticky is not sticky, babe.
What do you mean it's not sticky?
That canvas where I wiped it, it's not sticky at all.
Oh, we just have to put some double-sided tape down on it. That's why we have a roll of extra double-sided tape.
I'll let you fix it. Popcorn?
Mm,
Oh, my foot.
not right a second. Smells like some of it burnt.
It didn't.
Oh.
Sherry said she can send you some fresh catnip if you'd like.
Ooh, I would love fresh catnip. I'd love to see what Hank would do with it. Because, I mean, we get him the dried stuff. I get him the Meow Juana because they sell it at PetSmart. And it comes in like the pill bottle. And he loves that stuff.
He already is a niphead. What she has right now is dried, but I grew it in my own window or box. I grow it each year.
Oh.
Hello, Dee. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Better late than never. Meow Joanna. I'm dying, says Rosette.
Yeah, it's what it's called. It's I think I still got the bottle up there.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Maybe give him some so he'll be quiet for a minute. I know, I'm mean. Drug up your kid, huh?
No different than parents giving their kids catnip or giving their kids NyQuil.
I never did that, though. I never did that. Not intentionally. No, only if they needed it. I did give my son melatonin a couple nights in a row, but it really didn't do anything.
They sell it at PetSmart, Rosette.
Rhonda's laughing.
All right, come here. Yeah, come here. Here. There you go. Now y'all get to see what he does when I give him catnip. He lays in it and rolls around in it. Gets it all over his fur. Helen, that is a brand of catnip called Meow Joanna.
He said, "To hell with the fish, Mom." Boober does that, Sherry said.
Yeah, then he'll sit there and lick the carpet. And
Sherry, none of my business, but who gets the cats when you move?
Rosette, I don't know if they've ever figured out what causes that.
You don't have to say it on the live, Sherry. You can tell me later. I was just nosy. In fact, you don't have to tell me at all. I'm diamond pinking with my left hand, y'all.
All right.
And eating popcorn with my right. I shouldn't be eating popcorn, but... Why am I being budged?
You used to live in Corona? Or, I don't... No, this is Coronado. Melissa, this is Coronado down outside of San Diego.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember now. You told me that. Yeah. Okay. How are they doing with the moving stuff? Your kitty cats, are they okay? My cats are my ex's cats are stressed out right now because I'm not there. And one's picking at her back end, making herself bald. She's stressed.
Yeah, when I was in the Navy, Melissa, I was stationed in San Diego, or outside of San Diego at Miramar, but the ship I was on was out of Coronado. off of Coronado Island is where North Island, or is it Naval Air Station North Island was there, and they also had the port for the carriers was on Coronado.
Okay, that sounds good, Sherry. That's good.
Well, I'm good. It's things are working out there for you, Sherry.
Yeah. Oh, got it. That's where that haunted hotel is, right?
Coronado, yeah. The Coronado, the Hotel del Coronado is right there as soon as you cross the bridge out of San Diego into Coronado Island. It's a big white hotel with like a maroon colored roof on it. And yes, supposedly it is haunted. And some rumor has it that the song Hotel California was written about that hotel.
Sleep well, Elizabeth.
Oh, Imperial Beach, yes. I know Imperial Beach. I know Mission Beach really well.
Crap, I pushed it in the wrong spot. Oh, God.
Good night, Elizabeth.
Why is it so hard to diamond paint with your not dominant hand?
Why is it hard to do anything with your non-dominant hand?
It's weak and my brain is hurting.
When I was in the Navy, I broke my right hand and I had it in a cast for 8 weeks. Imagine having to use your left hand for everything and you have no choice.
That's that. I chopped my both hands off.
Yeah, that was our, when I was on the Kitty Hawk, that was our ship's song. Everywhere we went in port, we always had them play it. If they had a DJ at the bar we went to, whenever country we were at, we always had them play that song because that was our ship's song, was Hotel California. So I've listened to that song in 7 different countries.
She said, Beth said, I have to do that starting the first week in March. The right hand is going to be in a cast for 6 to 8 weeks.
Oof. Yeah, it sucks when you're stuck using your left hand and you're right-handed. Oh, you can't do anything. Yeah, San Diego is beautiful, Sherry. It's absolutely beautiful. I loved it there. The only bad part and you kind of get used to it, is the smog. It's not as bad in LA, at least when I was there. It wasn't as bad. It wasn't as bad in San Diego as it is in LA, but where I was stationed in Miramar, you could look down the road towards San Diego, downtown San Diego, and all you saw was a brown cloud hanging in the sky over the city. And it was kind of yucky, and you could smell it in the air. But after a while, you get so used to it, you don't even smell it anymore. But yeah, it was bad.
I feel like I'm concentrating so much harder.
Well, you have to. When you're using your non-dominant hand, you do.
It's kind of hurting my head. But my hand is greasy, so I don't want to touch my pen.
Imagine using it for writing.
Oh my God, you'd never be able to read it. It's bad enough you can't read with my right hand, let alone with my left.
I've got letters. I've got letters that I wrote home when I was in the Navy, and I broke my right hand, and I wrote letters home with my left hand. I've still got those letters, and you can definitely tell which ones were the ones I wrote with my left hand.
Rosette says, I live in an area where smog is definitely visible, not so much at our elevation, but every time I have to drive off the mountain, I can see it.
I remember when I drove truck, our company had a terminal in Fontana, and we used to go there a lot. And some days the smog was so bad you couldn't even see the mountains outside of San Bernardino there. It would just obscure the whole mountain. And yes, anytime you see me moving, I'm putting trash in here. You're going through it and finding that much trash.
If we run out of drills, though, DAC will help us.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not even going to complain to them about it. I'm sure they already know that there's an issue. And I don't want anything free from them or anything like that.
No, they're doing their best. I mean, I figure if we have enough to get our painting done, that's okay. And if we don't, they'll send us what we need to get it finished, or we can, bum off of somebody else who might have it. They have a Facebook page that got diamonds. If you post
that, and I'm sure with all of the 477 colors I've got down here, we can probably find enough drills to finish this out with.
True. Yes, Rhonda, we do.
Yay, another color done. Oh, no, got one more there I missed. That's the bad part with confetti. As soon as you get ready to pack up a color, you look and you're like, oh, got another one of that one.
We have some extras on some of our canvases.
Yeah. It's very rare that I haven't finished one yet, other than, like I said, I had the unicorn one that I did that I gave to my granddaughters. That one there, I had one color that I was one drill short on, and I had another color on that one that actually went right to the last drill.
I ran out on one Diamond Art Club, but I didn't say anything to them because it was on clearance, and when you buy them from clearance, they really can't help you with anything. So I just went into the Got Diamonds group, and I said, hey, I'm out of such and such color. Can somebody please help me? And they found it.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Rosette. Fontucky. Yep.
Fontucky.
Yeah, that's like Fontana, and I can't remember the other name of the other town that was right there by Fontana. There's 2 TA truck stops there.
I've ran out like 3 or 4 different times, but I have a huge stash collection, so.
And that place was all like, it was like the poor part of town. It was bad.
Sherry, yes, this woman has more than you have kitted up and started.
Yeah, the Kaiser Steel Mill they built the Fontana Speedway right there on on the old Kaiser Steel Mill. Yep. And in fact, they left the water tower standing there.
Do it, DP, do it. Does that help any? I'm so annoying.
Yeah, do it. Shine like a diamond. That's what we're here for. DPing. I'm good. I'm good. I got a handful.
I'm gonna go wash my hands. I was trying to hand you the whole bowl.
Oh, I want the whole bowl for.
Because I ate what I wanted of it. Your turn. He says, I think I only have 8 kitted up at the moment, but I need to break up the monotony of the Rico siren. I think she'll get it. She'll stay focused on it. If she has someone to do it with and is challenged, I think she can do it. She just finished the Angel Baby one.
All right, y'all need. Okay, that's it. It's a collab.
No.
You heard it here. Okay.
Yeah. But she just finished the Angel Baby one. I can't remember the name of it, but Angel Baby. Oh, hey.
I'm going to avoid the Waterboy reference.
Stop.
You can do it.
Hey, sit down somewhere. Quit trying to trick me.
I just dumped out that whole bunch of drills for like
2 drills?
a few. Yeah.
Shine like a diamond. I'm so swamped with orders right now, and I got to concentrate on them, but I might break it out for an hour just to give myself a break. Yeah, Forever in My Heart. That's when she's done.
Being swamped with orders is a good thing.
Yeah. You have to have the Forever in My Heart done by March 20th. Is that what you're saying? Oh no, to get the forest painting. Sorry, my bad. I need to read. I need to go back to school and read.
Wish I could go back to school. I've always said that. I wish I could go back to high school now, knowing what I know now. I would be king of the school.
Oh no, Sherry, that sucks. She has to get a new Forever in My Heart in honor of my son, as my first one got wrecked. Darned cats of mine.
Oh. Can't be as bad as Amber had a cat pee on hers.
Yeah, it was disgusting. But Sherry's had 1 or 2 pissed on too.
Oh.
It's awful. I wanted to kill that cat, but my ex stopped me. I was about to throw the MFer outside because I was so mad. I got like over halfway done on the Victoria's Moon canvas and had to chunk it because my cat pissed on it. I was pissed. But when I told my issues to them, they sent me a new canvas, which I was not expecting. They let me pick a whole new one.
Said I'm still not a fan of them for diamond painting, but I do love their paint by number so far. I'm gonna have to do one. I keep saying that, but I'm gonna have to do a paint and chat with my Victoria's Moon because I love that. I love my paint by number.
Since I really don't have anything lined up and in a time crunch, I might pull out my paint by numbers and work on it a little more this week and try to get it finished. I still haven't used that magnifying glass. You got for my issues.
I bought this wonderful magnifier with a light built in. See, you can turn the light on. Works great for magnifying your canvas.
And I haven't tried it yet. No, he has not peed on any canvases. Fun fact though, he's sprayed me.
Yeah, Hank kind of squirted her a little bit one day.
Welcome back, J. Rob. The popcorn was good. I only ate half of it though.
We still got to eat that bag of the popcorn that's got the chocolate glaze on it. Oh, that stuff is so good.
I'll probably take some to work with me tomorrow.
But that chocolate melts so easy and it gets all over your fingers.
Yeah. Right, Beth? He sprayed me and marked me. I'm marked. I think he was mad at me or something because I booped him. Like I barely booped his bottom, and because I was trying to get him off my canvas, and he went. Psst. I'm like, well, geez.
And turned right toward her, lifted that tail right up, and twitched it, and then just sprayed.
I'm like, ew, gross.
I just in the wrong spot.
I just picked him up, and I plopped him down on the ground. I was nice. I didn't drop kick him like I wanted to. I just picked him up off the table, and I kind of plopped him down, and he looked at me like I just like
took away his birthday.
Right. I'm like, you nasty son of a.
All right, Sherry. Well, you have a good night. Thanks for coming in.
Keep us updated on your son. I mean, sons, both of them. They're both still my thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, I need some of those. That's the number I'm on next. I don't need that many.
I don't need that many either. I told you I'm childish. I'm sorry. I don't know. He was something was up his butt that day, and he just needed to let me know that.
Well, that was shortly after you moved here. That was like 2 or 3 days.
No,
I mean,
that was like
long.
no, it was like a week or two. It was a week or two after I got here.
Oh.
He was already used to me and everything, and I was just working on my tulip canvas and sprayed me. I'm like, dude.
Maybe you just had a senior moment.
A senior moment? No. He's marking me. I'm his. I don't know.
Normally, if they're upset, they don't spray the person. They just spray around the house.
Well, he sprayed
to
me.
let everybody know this is my place.
He sprayed me. All right, Mickey. Have a good night, dear.
Yeah, you know what? It is kind of... Oops. I almost put this in the trash. I almost filled the trash. We've been here 2 hours and 47 minutes ourselves. That's why everybody's jetting off and leaving us, because we're way over our time.
Or they poop in your shoe, right?
I've never had an animal poop in my shoe. I think I would be rather upset if I woke up in the morning and stuck my foot in my boot and there was poop in it.
You'd be putting Hank outside in the snow.
Now, what we used to do in the fire department...
Dude!
What we used to do in the fire department was we would put...
How did I get that on my boob?
I'm sticking patty wax in there, I guess. We used to put Kool-Aid powder in guys' boots. In their turnout boots. When they weren't at the firehouse while they were away or whatever, we'd just walk over there and rip open a Kool-Aid packet and dump it in their turnout boots. And then when they went to go hop into their turnout gear the next time and they went out and fought the fire and their feet get all sweaty, they'd pull their feet out and their socks were whatever color Kool-Aid you put in their boots.
Right, he imprinted me. That's right.
It was either that or we could put it in their gloves. I mean, it was you either put it in their boots or you put it in their gloves. And it was just so much fun. It was a nice, clean, friendly prank. I mean, nobody got hurt unless they were allergic to Kool-Aid. But we never ran into anybody that was allergic to Kool-Aid. So
Roosevelt said, "That's so mean."
And I got a hold of some that liquid ass.
Oh.
I got a hold of a bottle of that, and I took it to the firehouse with me one night. And the chief and the assistant chief were sitting in this bench we had sitting there.
About catching someone red-handed.
We had the chief and the assistant chief were sitting there on this bench we had, like it was kind of in front of the chief's office. And I kind of walked up behind him and I sprayed some of that liquid ass on the floor right underneath that bench. And it cleared the room.
And everybody blamed it on them.
Honey, why is your foot red?
Oh, look at this. I'm running out of colors. Oh, I got a few of that one.
You're gonna finish that section before you log?
I'm going to finish the section before I go to bed tonight, but
There's no way I'm finishing my section.
I'm not finishing the section before I log off to live because I would be here another hour.
True with you. Mr. OCD Dave over here. Rosette said, I just saw a video of someone who was dealing with Amazon package thieves. They created a decoy box that sprayed the perp with glitter. And
yes.
If they had it in there long enough, it would issue fart spray.
Yes, I watched that. He even did the video of how he made the box. I mean, this dude was like an engineering genius, though.
Kaya says she's good for another hour. We're not. We got work in the morning. Oh, God.
That dude was an engineering genius. I mean, he figured out the distance it would spray and the pattern it would spray in and had it all rigged up robotically and everything else. Yeah, I saw that video. That guy was a genius.
Oh, my Lanta. Why?
I don't know. I didn't do it.
I couldn't line up my patty wax right. I just didn't get it right, that's all.
Yeah, it was GPS track because he had like a cell phone in it and everything else. Yeah.
I moved them because I can't reach these over there. And even if the box got destroyed, the phones would still send the evidence to the cloud.
Well, I hope we don't have very many more of that color in here.
What? P? Probably not.
No, it's right here. That's about it.
One there.
One or two over here. Yeah, it's okay. Good. We're about to place the last of us color already. That's pretty cool.
And there's probably some under the tape.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think we've already finished one color of the yellow, or was it green? One of the colors that was it was yellow in the lamp. What is the name of that video, Dave?
You know what? I don't know, but I'm sure if you if you search on YouTube and you look for glitter bomb package thieves, I'm sure you'll find it because it still pops up in my recommended all the time. But yeah, that was a great prank. I was blown away with how much he put into that.
I bet you that MFer didn't steal another package.
Well, I mean, it got his face on camera. It had cell phone cameras built in on it so that you could watch it, who stole it. You could watch it being stolen. You could see who stole it. And then you could see it when he tried to open it and it sprayed glitter all over him. And then would spray the fart spray. And I mean, there was one point where a guy just threw it out of the car and took off.
Like I said, I bet he never stole another package again.
Yes, Hank, I know. It's about time. I know, buddy. It is about time for good food now. You know what? I might finish this section before we end up logging off the live. I've only got 2 colors left.
See? I don't think I'm going to finish my section. I've got good bit left. But this is my second section of the day. This one I started when we were on the phone, and then this one.
I'm doing good to get one done today.
Right?
And in record time.
It's not bad at all.
And still managed to do a live.
And still managed to talk at the same time.
Getting better at this, y'all. I'm a pro now.
Now, don't get a big head.
I'm a pro YouTuber now. I can work and talk at the same time.
I can work and lurk at the same time, but not lurk and talk. Nuts. I squished it too hard. My patty wax squeezed out.
Well, that's my problem. My patty wax squishes out too.
It's okay. It happens.
Where it sticks to my AB drills and I can't pull the
sticky
drill.
Canvas.
Sticky canvas. Oh, hello. I've never met Sticky Canvas yet.
Okay, Melissa. Thank you for coming in and stopping by. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Hank.
Ow! I'm so happy I found a live tonight. I'm currently recovering from breaking my elbow on the 6th. I need a fix. I miss my diamond painting. I'm sorry about that. We were actually going to end our live soon, but you can hang out with us until we're... Right, J-Rob? He's like, give me food now! You are late!
He will get his food as soon as I finish this beautiful AB color right here.
Don't use your dirt.
I already cleaned the patty wax out of there.
I was going to say.
I put blue wax in it. And I've been using that blue wax for this whole section, so it shouldn't stick to the ABs.
Use dirty wax is what I was about to say. Thank you, Melissa. Hope you have a good day tomorrow too, dear. Sticky Canvas says, I've been around for a while. Just sit back and watch. I haven't tried the patty wax yet. Patty wax is interesting. It's something you definitely have to get used to. Some people are fans, some are not. I'm kind of one of those in-betweenies that like it, but don't like it at the same time. It's just, I'm a heavy-handed person, and it's hard to work with. For me, it's hard to work with. Others are different. Some of them are like, it's the best wax ever.
I'm not one of them. I didn't say that.
No judgment. Not judging. You don't like it, you don't like it. It's not everybody's cup of tea. It's fine. I've definitely used it a lot, but I don't know if it's my favorite. Overstab your drill.
No, the drill was kind of up on the edge of the line, and I went to go pick it up, and it popped down into the groove and snapped the tray up, and all the drills came out of their lines.
Dave, you used to Hank on the diamond painting, and he would go on top of you, Dave. That's what it says.
Yep. Well, yeah, that. He gets up there, and then I have to stop working because he gets up here and gets in my way. But I'm also not really good at... I mean, I can't... My chat isn't right in front of me. I have it actually pulled up on the computer, and it's over here to the left of me on the TV screen. So in order to watch what's going on in chat, I have to be looking over there, so I can't really. My section is done.
Mine's almost done, but I'm not going to finish it tonight. I'm ready to sleep. Honestly.
It's got great color to it. Block the light there for a second. There it goes. I love the color in this one.
That's pretty. I still got half of my section to do.
All right, let's go give little whiny kids some good food, and then I'll sign off here for the night.
All right. Bing.
There you go. Enjoy.
That's the only time he's ever quiet. No, I'm just kidding. He's actually a pretty quiet cat.
You say his name and he's laying down, and then he's like, huh?
Ring. Ring. He goes, ring.
Diamond Art Club mail just came in, Rosette. Where are you at? That Diamond Art Club mail is just showing up, and because where I'm at, it's 11 o'clock at night. Yeah, you know, odd that is. It is gorgeous. They did an awesome, awesome job on this one. The charting is just excellent.
Get thee behind me, Satan.
Yeah, what I have to do is let me unclip it and pull it back so I can see the whole thing.
I spilled drills, damn it.
Well, don't spill drills.
I was in the process of moving and dumping at the same time. Did you unclip it? Okay. Going for a ride, y'all.
There we go. Here we go. We'll pull it up this way, and you can see what we have done so far. There she is. We're getting there. Oh, you meant the email. Yeah, I got that earlier today, Rosette. And yeah, we
I wanted
had to fight the demons. We had to fight the demons because I love the dragon one. Oh, excuse me. Popcorn shards. Oh,
ouch.
Yeah. But yeah, we had to fight the demons on Diamond Art Club's email today because I really like the dragon one and the eagle one. Yeah, I did the legs. Well, actually, I did. Let's see. I did the legs and the records. Yeah. I did all the way across here, like there. And then I did the records. And then I've done this section and this section here. So these two sections there.
So he kind of went up and along and like that. And then I did the rest.
Yeah, I love this painting. I didn't think I would like a girly type painting like this.
I kind of made him get it.
But no, I mean, no, she didn't make me get it. I looked at it and I was like, you know what? I like that.
I'm like, oh my God, I want it so bad. I want it so bad. It's so pretty. And he goes, well, you know what? The hell with it. Let's get it.
So, yep. We both did our fair share on this one together. so far.
Where'd the clip go?
Oh, clip is right here. Yeah, we're clipping this onto the bottom of the desk as we fold it under, so it's not brushing on our legs. That's not going to hurt it like that. Okay, no, there it goes. Got it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't put it on the drills. We can always.
Yeah, but bad part is she works on this side of the desk over here, and I work over here, and she gets the 310s done all the way up before I can even get to a lot of them. So she ends up doing them all by the time they're all said and done. And the camera cord.
Where'd the drills go? Drills.
Drills. Oh, I stuck them over here because they was in the way.
There you go.
Yeah, we still got all of those 310s left to do.
And one bag of reds, but I don't know if we'll need the reds, honestly.
The 606.
Yeah.
What color? What number is 606? What letter?
Hold
What
on,
symbol?
I'm trying to find it.
It's probably the Y. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna need it because all of this lower part of all of these.
Well, let me dump it in here then.
And of course, this whole circle around the edges is 606.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
What?
Rosette says the line work is great. Yeah. They did chart this one up really, really
Did
nice.
you,
No, Beth accidentally, her thumb slipped
Oh.
and she accidentally deleted Rosette's.
Whoops.
It happens.
It does. I've done it. I almost done it a couple times. I've kind of caught myself before it happens.
Especially when you're going to add a moderator and you accidentally click,
Block
block
instead
them
of
from
add
the chat. Yeah.
Actually, I can add a bag of 310s in here. Since we knocked some more out. No, I can't. Not a full bag. Nope.
Mm-mm.
Too many drills. Our next
All right,
one
y'all.
section, I can-
3 hours and 7 minutes. We done beat our old record.
Wow.
Yeah, Beth, it was a big oops. I did it once. When I first started my first live,
It's okay. No
I was
hard
making
feelings.
moderators and I accidentally blocked somebody. I mean, luckily you're able to unblock them right away. So it's not a big deal.
It's no big deal. It really isn't. No hard feelings. It happens. It's okay.
I wish they wouldn't put the block right beside the moderator, the add moderator link. I mean, they put them right above each other and kind of sucks.
Thank you all for joining us.
Yes, thank you all for hanging out with us for 3 hours tonight.
3 hours. Oh my gosh. How did you guys put up with me that long? Especially tonight. I'm a little wild tonight. Like,
We've had an exciting week and we got an exciting couple of weeks coming up. And
I'm ready for next weekend. Not this coming weekend, but next, like 2 weekends from today. Well, not today per se, but
yeah, everybody, I don't think Dreamer's still in here, but I want to thank her again for her giveaway. And if you all haven't gone and checked out Diamond Painting Dreamers YouTube, definitely go check her out. She's
very sweet.
She's very sweet, and she has a great channel over there. So go check her out and give her a subscribe because she's working hard like the rest of us, putting out their content for everybody. So
Good night, J. Rob. Good night, Beth. Good night, Rosette. Good night, Gina. Good night. Oh, but nice. Good night, Helen. Good night, Kaya.
Okay, we're gonna be another hour saying good night.
Good night, everybody else lurking and working. Love you too, Audie. Thank you, Cynthia.
You are very welcome, y'all. Y'all have a great night, and we will
A good week
see
too.
you next weekend for the DP-a-thon. Again, remember, we're an hour and a half earlier. If you haven't already on your way out, hit that little thumbs up button down there. We need that.
or the dislike at this point.
Yeah, who
I
cares?
mean,
Don't worry about it. I don't live by thumbs. So.
good night, Jim Bob. That's funny you say that, Beth. I'll have to tell you later.
I grew up on the Waltons. I know what you're talking about. So, yeah, make sure you remember that next week, 6:30 p.m. Central Time, which is 7:30 Eastern Time, and whatever it is on Mountain and Pacific. But that's when we go live next weekend for the DP-a-thon. So we will see you all there. And until then, rock on, y'all.
Toodles!